that was the thing at the time. That was the thing at the time was okay. Well, the thing at the time.
What year was this?
2000 and oh shit.
Roughly.
How old? 2012. No.
We don't need a fucking actual year. We just need like a guess.
2011.
Don't fucking pull up your goddamn calendar and look for
2011.
It was like you misspelled things, or like you spelled what?
You spelled like your name really weirdly, like like if you were like the Forest King, you put PH. You know what I mean?
That
Sure.
sounds fucking stupid.
It was stupid, but that was the thing. And so I did that.
I don't know if that was much of a trend, but it was a thing. I'll give you that.
I would never. It was a thing. It was a thing that people did, and I did it as well. And the class that I played, I was very stupid. And it's gotten worse. Hex yeah.
Sure has.
The class that I played was the Mesmer, which is all about illusions and shit, and it was like about mirrors and shit. And so I put mirror, but like I spelled it fucking.
That's right, fucking mirror.
Yeah, it was mirror spelled like a moron. Here we go.
You're so fucking dumb.
Here you go. We'll put it in general.
Look at this.
Look at this spelling. Look at it.
That's supposed to say mirror?
That's mirror. That was my edgy ass. That was
Do you know how the English language works?
Yeah, no, I knew it, and then I just put like, yeah, that looks right. And then we were in the guild, and then the guy said, the commander was like, all right, we need a Mesmer. And then I didn't talk, but Stormy did, and Stormy was like, my friend is a Mesmer, he can do it. And then he's like, okay, which one? This one. And they pinged me. He looks at the name, Mayroar. All right, Mayroar, do this. And I'm like, okay. And that was my name. My name is Mayroar.
Mirror. You're a fucking idiot.
Oh God.
Jesus.
It looks great though. Good name.
It looks great. Don't lie to yourself.
Either way, I can't change it into anything scary. None of these names work into anything scary.
Get better names, dumbass.
I know. I should have.
Dude, Malygos goes chains into so many things.
Yeah, that's why Malygos is the best.
Actually optimal. Just wait for my Thanksgiving cosplay. Like Mally roast.
I walk in at cosplay. That's like my nightmare.
Molly Holy Ghost.
For Christmas, I can again cheese it out with Mally Ghost.
Well, yeah, because the Holy Ghost was the joke.
As I'll do Mally Ghost of Christmas Past.
Does that work? Does Magor work? That's so stupid.
I would say that Magor would work for this. However, it's still a fucking retarded name.
It still looks ugly. It looks so ugly. Oh, God. I need a different one.
Better than Gayest Witch in the West.
Eleanor, what's your Halloween name?
Damn, that's good.
Marrow Collector.
What?
What's your Halloween name? Leo, change that one now.
Okay.
What?
Didn't fly. All right, what can I change it to, Jake? Give me another one.
To May Halloween.
Not that.
It's just the Halloween star. May. Or maybe something Roar. I don't know. Somebody give me something.
You're the one who put yourself in this stupid name sandwich.
You already had one. It was already fine.
All right. Theo says May kill.
Yeah, Theo's got a couple screws loose.
That is the first time I've heard Theo described like that, and I fully agree with it.
All right. I gave people 8 minutes, so all right.
Could not agree, Mayroar.
Chase.
Fuck you.
I don't know. All right. Anyway, Jake.
Yeah, what? What?
Ham.
Hi.
Theo. Excellent. Eleanor.
Hey.
Peyton.
Fuck you.
Chase.
This is redundant. You just said my name 20 seconds ago.
Mitchell.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. We can begin the session.
Also just sounds
I'd
disappointed
like to point out
with
that
everything
Theo
he's
just
seen
messaged
so
me without
far.
saying anything in here. He just says loose screws sink ships. So
Loose screws tell no tale.
These are all things I would expect from him, so.
I would like to point out that the way Mitchell said, "Yep," just said so disappointed in what he'd witnessed.
no, he's like a disappointed dad 100% of the time.
Shoot.
Or actually, it's only 100% of the time he's in here.
Yeah.
Everything he sees in Canada Town just makes him
Wait.
sad.
Whenever he's the fucking GM, it's less of a disappointed dad and more of an abusive father.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good though. Builds character.
Okay.
That
No.
is a bold
So
assessment.
previously, I bet
That is
Eleanor
the
didn't level
boldest
up.
assessment I've ever heard. in
No,
my
there's no way
life.
Eleanor leveled up.
My third eye says so.
Hey, Eleanor, did you level up, or do you need me to help you with that?
Guys, I literally make it to like 1 out of 8 of these because of my schooling now. So like,
Mhm.
no.
That's why I'm asking if you need me to help you.
That's why.
up.
That's why I fucking put it at everyone level up.
I know you did. I saw it.
I leveled up.
That's great.
Oh, fifth
I
level's
have a
easy for you.
I have a
Eleanor.
tiny hut.
Don't you get evasion?
No, they get uncanny
That's-
dodge. They get
They
uncanny
don't.
dodge, and their sneak attack bonus goes up to 3d6, and their
Excellent.
proficiency bonus goes up by 1.
Except
But
I'm
that's
so
all.
annoying. I never get to be sneaky.
Here, I will copy paste what uncanny dodge does to you, Eleanor.
God, you guys are making me do things.
Carmine gets extra attack at level 5.
Yeah, that's nice.
Arwen
means I
gets
get-
better at level 5. Tom
That means I get
gets
to-
shit.
I
That means I
believe
get to
on
throw
Farfan,
stuff.
he gets
Even
advantage
better
whenever
stuff at
you're
all
on
of you.
site on saving throws. I want to say that's level 5.
So, where does this go, Jake?
Just write it down so you know you have it.
Did you know I have hand axes?
That's how much damage your
No.
sneak attack does now, Eleanor. And as
Yeah,
long
Now
as
you
you
know.
set, and when you set your character,
Did you know I have javelins?
set it to level 5,
Yeah.
and your proficiency bonus will go up
Used them last
automatically.
time.
Damn.
And then you can take either or
Was that uncanny dodge?
yeah, that's uncanny dodge.
Alright. Doing so good.
Very good.
Sixth
Nice.
level is going to be a little nervous. You're not there yet, but sixth level you have to choose abilities to get expertise in. We already know that's going to take a while.
Oh no!
Isn't it only 2 of them?
So that makes it harder. You get less choices.
Yeah, that's true. Just got a
You guys
point.
have literally no faith in me. Also, what is this?
Pick whatever 2
5
skills
plus
you
con.
use the most.
Oh,
So yeah, you can either choose just 5 plus your con and HP, or you can roll a d8 and add your con to it and put that in your HP.
you kidding me? I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, only Leo's that crazy. And then he goes, "Why are my characters useless?"
No,
Gee, I
no,
fucking
didn't
wonder.
roll. I want you to know that for Shizu, I did not roll.
Okay, well that makes it worse.
Yeah,
Eleanor-
no, I mean,
wait,
Shizu,
wait,
Shizu
Eleanor,
wasn't
Eleanor,
worthless
Eleanor.
because she died. She was just
Eleanor,
worthless.
Eleanor plus 2 because that's your con, so it's 5 plus 2, so it would be 7.
Shizu was worthless because you underutilized any good spells and were an idiot.
That's right.
However, you
This new
dying
character-
wasn't the like main of the useless cake. It was just the icing on it.
I died.
No.
Well,
but
you
got
died
like
quickly.
this shit
because you had
beaten
no
out of you.
fucking cover.
Sorry.
That does 3d6 now, Eleanor.
Oh my god, Eleanor
I don't know
stabbed
how
me.
to fix it.
Don't worry about it. Just when you get sneak attack, just roll 3d6 in the chat.
Yeah. And then that should be good for you, Eleanor. Excellent. Proud of you, girl.
I did it.
I dropped my water.
Previously, you guys have arrived in Onishire.
On the last
we made it.
episode of Dragon Ball Z.
You guys have arrived in Onishire, and you were told
That we suck? Wow.
No, we were
No,
told
to
For
go
free.
find a man at the docks by the name of Orlean who will get you to the temple.
I have an important question.
Yes.
Did Eleanor get a magic weapon?
That's true.
Did Eleanor get a what now?
Because we all
Magic
got
weapon,
plus
'cause we all
one
got plus
voodoo
ones.
weapons, remember?
Oh,
They were
yes,
not
you're
voodoo weapons.
right.
These are just normal weapons.
Yes,
Voodoo
Eleanor. Hold
plus
on.
one.
Alright,
Hi, get
Um,
out of my space.
Meow! I'm wild tonight. I'm woo!
You're like feeling how I was last fucking session I had.
I missed Peyton
It's a
being
very bizarre
happy.
move.
Damn.
Yeah, Peyton's always happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eleanor,
I
I'm
would
gonna put a new
acknowledge
item in
that's
your thing.
Sometimes true.
Reframe.
Eleanor, put a new item in your thing. You have another dagger. It's a nice dagger that does 1 more damage.
Damn it, I'm gonna lose that.
Don't worry, if you
Whoa.
lose it, it's gone forever.
Yeah. If you lose it, you can find it again. Then once I have not lost it,
Did
Excellent.
you add it or do I have to add it? Hold on.
I added it for you.
Thank you.
what a nice DM. Till he's a bastard.
Well, he only killed one of us.
Wait a second. That's not true. I killed 2 people.
Oh, did I miss someone's death?
Payton's? Question mark?
Yeah, that's the only death I.
Oh, I guess Blade. I guess did not exist. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
that.
Blade.
Wow.
Cam pretty much
I
killed
can't-
himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
I, more or less, I feel like that was more my fault than anyone else's. So
I love going back to the video and just hearing Stormy say, "I don't want to listen to this torture porn anymore."
I wasn't even there for that.
I wasn't either, which is funny because I instigated it.
I have nightmares of that sometimes.
Actually, okay, so I showed up late to that session.
Yeah.
I also did.
Because I
think
showed
that
up
was
late to
last
that session
week.
because I was hanging out with Eleanor in real life, I think.
I think he was.
Yes, you were.
I think I showed up slightly late because my internet was being fucky. And I was like, hey, what I missed is like, Ham's dead. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like we all just kind of accepted it, like, ah.
What are we gonna
Well,
do? Fucking
Let's
stitch
be
his
real,
ass back
no
up?
offense, Ham. Blade was lame.
What?
Also,
Garmon's cool.
Had it
Garmon's cool,
coming.
Blade was lame.
Garmon's lit, dude.
Yeah, Garmon's
Blade.
awesome.
Jace wasn't even around for Blade.
Blade had it coming more than
Lucky
anyone
him.
else has ever had it.
We all like Garmon though.
Yeah, Garmon's nuts.
I'm not doing a
Blade?
voice. Fuck
He's
you.
alright.
Blade, resident sleeper.
Yeah.
Garmon, pod champ.
And I wouldn't even try and get Garmon killed until he tries to murder someone in front of me for no reason.
Chalet,
Garmon has his
what
reasons.
face?
La.
So, Blade, nah. Garmon, real shit.
Oh wait, okay. Arlen, you go down there. Talum, you go up there.
Okay, we're not moving
Chrome,
things,
you
are
stay over
we?
there.
Oh, we're on the board. Look at that.
Oh, I'm moving my character sheets.
I got
Yes, I
fucking
popped-
manhandle blast.
I popped. Yeah, you did. I forgot
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
We met
But-
another container of fucking. Why can't I remember the name? Emrakul.
The keys.
I was trying to think of Emrakul, but yeah, another key of Emrakul, who was a like 7-foot tall woman who was always crying,
Mhm.
who proceeded to manhandle the fuck out of
The person.
Down. Put me down.
Also, I want to say the dog.
Hmm?
I think there's a few other manhandlings over the course of
Yeah,
the
it
night.
did. The
Uh,
strange woman did pick up Arlen.
Yeah.
Did she like Garland?
Yes.
Yeah.
The manhandling was not like a throttling. It was more of like whenever someone doesn't know their own strength and starts crushing an animal.
Oh,
But that was really only for
Garmon.
who I
Like
think
a-
had some cracked ribs at the end of it.
I am threatening to rip off her fingers, but she wouldn't put me down.
You threatened to do a lot of things to her, and she said, "Oh, he's so cute,"
Aww.
and that is when I stepped in like usual. I was like, "Ma'am, please stop," and that continued for a while until she finally stopped.
I
was gonna
missed
say,
something.
So
What
you
are we
had to do
talking
your
about?
typical thing where you step in and try to save everyone.
Yes, because I'm always a babysitter.
Yeah,
You're
I don't know
scary.
how you get stuck with that job every time. Maybe you should start building characters that aren't so serious.
That's like asking me to build a character that doesn't enjoy killing people.
All right. You know how Lumpy has like 8 titles? I've now got my own.
Yay! The books are fitting. Books.
Books, did you say? Stormlight Archives?
No. Not even remotely.
See, no,
Wait. Why do Ham and Eleanor have the same colored box at the bottom of the screen?
We're
What?
cool.
Nah.
Look!
I had it first.
When will you change? Immediately.
I don't know how.
Just click on it.
Oh, Ham changed. You're fine.
I just clicked on it. I just learned something. God damn, Ham.
I'm too fast.
How am I gonna learn things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Cool.
All right, so you guys have arrived in Onishire. It's 1, 2. So it's about
Here comes the train.
1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. 1 in the afternoon.
Ham, you sounded so exasperated.
Here comes the giant fist.
Patrick, no.
What time did we have to catch the boat for?
I
Tomorrow.
think you guys have passage at any point as long as you find Old Man Orlean.
All right,
Oh.
let's go for Old Man Orlean then.
Yeah, let's just go.
Fuck it, dude.
I got nothing to buy.
All right. You head around the docks, asking around, and everyone kind of points you in the direction, and you find a small hut at the end near the end of a lonely dock on the side of Shire.
Oh, damn.
There is you assume what is going to be your boat for the voyage. It looks not really like a massive boat, like a boat. It looks more like a think of like a larger yacht.
Ah, the Black Pearl. I'm familiar.
No, it's more like a
That
yacht.
is literally not what he said.
No Man of War feels bad, man.
Oh, the
Right.
Flying Dutchman. Okay.
As you step up towards the house, there is
Not
an
the Flying Dutchman.
there is an old man just rocking in his chair, and there's someone working on the boat.
What the fuck is the name of the person we're supposed to be looking for again? I've heard it like 8 times, but I still can't remember it.
Yeah, I think it's like
Not
Old
Garmon.
Man Phil.
Old Man Orlean.
Dr. Phil.
Oh, we're looking
Phil
for
Man.
Dr. Phil.
That's, no,
Old Man
Orlean?
Orlean.
We're looking for New Orleans.
that's all right.
But no, we're looking for Old Orleans. Fucking
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right. The
That's
We're
original-
looking for modern Orleans, actually.
That's
Oh.
incorrect.
What do you mean?
Present Orleans.
Fucking guy.
There's an old man in a rocking chair.
Old man in a rocking chair, and there's some guy working on the boat that you can
Let's
see.
walk up to the old. I'm at least going to walk up to the old man in the rocking chair and ask if he's Old Orlean. Old
That
Orlean.
would be me, sonny boy.
Shut up.
I'm a lady, for one.
All people are my sons.
Am I your son?
Absolutely.
I've never
I
had
can't
a
be
dad.
your son because I ate my parents.
Are you my son? No, because I don't raise disappointments.
Well,
Let's go for a real fucking hitter.
Well, that hurt.
That was a joke. You're only a
Burn
disappointment.
damage applied. Over.
10 wisdom damage. Oof.
oof.
We are here for a passage to fucking
Yeah,
This
No,
one
we're not going to Garmont.
Garmon's already here. We don't need passage to him. But Garmon does need passage with the rest of us to this island. I don't remember its name. I guess north of Fort Thine.
Do you have her pin?
I just take the pen off of my chest piece and just hold it out to him.
Ah, I've been expecting y'all. He gets up. Well, let's get going now. Time's a wasting.
Who the fuck is y'all?
All of us.
I'm Garmon.
Y'all is you all. You are part of us all. Therefore, y'all.
So he leads you down the docks towards.
Where's Stormy?
Eaton.
I don't know. Being
Dead.
married.
Oh, someone
Marriage,
fell down the stairs.
gross. That was just me. It was.
So he goes up to. So he leads you guys down towards the boat. Are y'all ready to leave?
Yes.
All right then, all aboard. Callum,
Bored.
he shouts to the tiefling man working on the ship. Set sail.
Teeth.
This is gonna be so much fun. Where are we going?
North of Fort Thine.
The Garmon's house.
Why?
Take out a map and point right here. We're saving a fucking god from being captured by the people who are from the North Country.
I don't think I signed up
Chilios
for
Kingdom.
saving a god.
Well, you're on the trip. That's what you get your weapon for. We're saving a fucking god.
Right.
We save a god or the universe, as far as I know.
Is it your god?
No,
Then why are you saving them?
because I'm being paid and I don't like the universe ending. Priority is not in that order, by the way.
I mean, sounded like it was in that order.
And so with some supplies set on board,
Also, it's
you
most
guys.
important for last.
with
it's
supplies
like
set on
when you-
board, you guys get on to the yacht boat and set sail.
Yacht boat.
Yacht boat. I forgot what we said was the rule. We said so on land it's 2 squares is a day. What did we say for boating? Does anyone remember?
Yeah, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
What if there's 3 by air?
What if they put it 1 up and then they put another 2 up? Does that mean by air, or does that mean they're coming from the land and the sea?
Wait,
So-
if they put 1 up and then 2 up, so it's like 2 separate things?
Mhm.
I would assume that would be both.
So what did he say? So what, Jake? That 1 squares a day or what? What did he say?
1 if by land, 2 if by sea is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
It
Oh, you
means
know.
he's being a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't help me at all.
We
Have
didn't
you met
say it
me?
helped you.
All
What?
right, I guess every 1 squares a day. Sure, we'll do that.
I don't remember what you did.
I don't
I
remember
believe
what
it's we do 2 a day, right?
It's your game, man. You just make it up.
Sure, we'll just say like I don't know, fucking 2 is a day. Yeah, we'll just say 2
It
is
was
a
either
day.
2 is 1 day or 2 days is 1. I'm not sure which.
We'll go with 2 squares is 1 day. We'll go with that. All right, so you
Damn,
should be
these
there.
boats are fast.
I hate you. I absolutely hate you.
You knew it was coming, though.
I can never win. Anyway.
I mean, you can win by making the boats a reasonable speed.
Oh my god. Okay, then every square is 1 day.
Oh my god, what? We're moving at the pace of molasses here.
1.5 squares is a day.
Oh, now we're just getting confusing. Yeah, that's realistic.
This feels like whenever you aren't sure what the answer is in a math class, and so you're just like plugging in numbers and hoping that you get out the right answer.
I've done that.
Uh-huh.
I have too. It's very annoying.
All right, that's fine then. You know what? Every 1.5 is going to be a day. How about that? There you
Did I do this wrong? I did.
go. Okay.
I think I did this wrong.
So for my calculation, it's going to take you guys 2. It's going to take you guys about 2 days or something. 2.5 days or something. We'll say that. 2.5 days.
Pick one. There you go.
2.5 days, and we're going. All right. So as you guys travel,
Did you say stravel?
as you guys travel,
Yo, let's travel, boys and girls.
where is everyone?
Anger.
There's a top deck and the bottom deck, and that's about it.
Is there
I'm on
a
the top.
crow's nest?
No, there is not. It was a yacht.
Fuck.
Top
Alright.
deck.
I'm on the top deck.
Top deck.
What's in the bottom deck? What's down there?
I'm top decking my heart out, dude.
The bottom deck, Chase, that's where all the cards you need are.
Yeah.
Oh shit! My platinum angel's down
It's
there,
me in
isn't it?
It's me in every
Yep.
fucking game of
The
Magic.
bottom deck has
Top
the
decking my
hypno
goddamn
count.
heart out.
Perfect.
Except for the games where I don't draw a magic, in which case I have a full hand every turn.
Arlen and I are both up top.
Okay.
I'll
Here,
hang out up top.
here, actually, so on the map, we're gonna do this.
God damn you, fairy tale. Why is there so much of you?
All right, if you're on the top deck, get into the black square.
Whoa.
If you're in the bottom
Oh.
deck, get into the
Behold.
This is a very small top deck.
red square.
I sure hope we can all fit, guys.
Hey, get off of me,
Oh, whoa.
you fucking animal.
The old man's making moves on our paladin.
The old man's gonna get his neck snapped. I'm very dumb, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
very
we
need-
wrong.
Like, we need this much. Why are there 2 cows?
I don't know.
Oh, one's dead.
He's the top half of him is on the top, and the bottom half is below decks.
All right,
So he's like
so
just standing on the stairs.
Man, the top deck is lit. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
He's between rows.
undecided.
He's on the stairs the whole trip.
Is it just a strength check to push him down the stairs?
What the fuck,
Alright.
man?
Fuck you,
Why would
Grandpa.
you do that?
You're literally pushing an old man down the stairs.
Because he fucking stood on me earlier, the bitch.
And
no,
the
I
old man,
didn't.
He
the old
stepped
man's
on my
literally the
foot, and
nicest
I
guy
don't
ever. He's just a
forgive.
healing word
And I don't
battery.
forgive, and I don't forget.
it's just a healing word battery. Yeah, and then sometimes those words
devotion.
cut.
Compassion, I care not.
Compassion, more like come.
I will stick with the honesty though. So I'll shove him down the
Compassion.
stairs, and
Just
listen
come.
like, "What the hell did you just do?" I'm like, I shoved the old man down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. You're gonna just live the way that you want.
Damn, Eleanor's talking just shit. Eleanor would be a terrible therapist. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking work. You're gonna have to live with yourself, bitch. Ugh, I feel way worse.
You're funny. I'm trying to sort fucking fairy tale in because I fucked up and I accidentally missed.
God, you're still doing
Books.
that?
Yeah.
Christ, Eleanor.
I made it all the way to O. I
Chill
was
out.
about to start
Chill
O,
out.
but then I found some C's, so now I have to put the C's in, which means everything else has to move down.
I hear there's 7 of those C's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just ignored him at that point. One, two,
Is this
three.
boat gonna start moving or
Vroom vroom.
what the fuck kind of boat are we
What was
on?
that?
It sounds like fucking soggy shoes.
I think the end is dying, and we're going down. Boat has exploded again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, well, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go on this fucking boat, you little.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast. And 1, 2.
There we go. How about that?
Are you talking to me?
Perfect. All right. As we continue on your journey, who would like to roll a D100?
Theo. Aw, damn.
Theo.
He usually is the first one to do it. There it is.
Ooh, Peyton got it to it first, though.
Hot off the presses.
39.
39. It's 39.
I don't know what 39 is. You gotta tell me.
Okay.
39 is 39 Krakens. But they're friendly. They just pick us up and throw us straight to our destination.
But they overshoot. No.
Land us
No.
right into a T-Rex. T-Rex is not pleased.
Oh. Who? Okay. Who would be nearby the captain? Captain.
Where's the captain?
I probably would be.
Well,
That's,
I
what,
wouldn't be.
that's what I did last time. I just
He was-
made sure the captain
he's-
didn't fucking die.
He's near the steering wheel. It's old man Orlean.
I would be.
So
I'd
he
be
just
the most elevated place on the boat.
okay.
Crow's nest.
That doesn't exist on this boat.
You get hit by lightning.
I'm just gonna be
So
holding up some metal.
Yeah.
so you're talking. You're just there next to Orlean. He just kind of randomly just starts. This island is full of mystery, especially this here temple we're going to. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah. We're being sent there by the queen. We got some information.
Well, let me tell you. This temple was a place of worship. But not for our gods, mind you. They were worship for beings older than the gods themselves.
Did I just fuck up again? No.
Beings long forgotten. Isn't that crazy?
Like Titans?
Can I insight whether or not he's just being a crazy old man?
How do you insight that?
You can roll
Yeah.
insight.
Not well.
I mean,
Apparently.
you don't know. Yes, this old man says things, but you're not sure what it could mean.
You know what? Sure. It's very interesting.
I don't remember too much about them. They're, long forgotten, as they say. I just know there were 5 of them.
I'm playing too much LA Noir. I'm expecting, like, fucking good cop, bad cop to show up.
Oh, well.
You're a fucking liar.
We'll continue sailing.
This guy's so easygoing. I like this old man.
What?
Huh?
Hey!
What'd you say?
Where's
Oh.
the Oni?
Just thinking.
Oh, he's here with y'all.
He's hanging
Oh.
out.
He will be bottom deck with. There you go.
Is the girl with him?
Yes.
She in the backpack again?
No, she is just walking.
She's walking alongside the boat. Very scary.
Let me tell you another story.
Sure.
God.
You know what? I was to be married to mermaids.
God, I wish I had never been a mermaid so I could be like, yeah, he actually is just crazy. You're married by mermaids, huh? I'm married to mermaids. Yeah, multiple of them, or
Well, let me tell you the story.
alright, let's hear this story.
When I was a young lad,
I like this old man.
a strapping young man.
You were chapping? What does that mean?
What?
He was chapping his lips up real good.
I was a sailor at heart, and I knew it would be my destiny to travel around the world. And on my journeys, I encountered a terrible storm. I fell overboard. I thought I was a goner to the sea, but then they rescued me.
All of them?
Yeah, so they as a mermaid.
They, as in multiple mermaids, saved me.
Alright.
They brought me to. They used their magics to keep me breathing water. And then they brought me to their palace. And I stayed with them for a time. And then I realized I was betrothed to the youngest princess. But she didn't want anything to do with me. And so I was betrothed to the second princess.
And they didn't want anything to do with me either.
And she was madly in love with me. But I had a darling sweetheart at home. And so that night I ran out. And I heard guards chasing me, but I swam as fast as I could, and I escaped.
This does not sound very believable, but I'm not going to say that to him. I'm just going to nod.
Also, between you and me, Sonny, may have a child. And he just starts laughing.
I like the old man.
I don't believe a word of what he just said.
Okay.
Just because, outswimming mermaids is the part where I'm like, maybe not. Seems unlikely at best.
Uh-huh.
He's a really fast swimmer.
He's a real good swimmer. Those fucking dash actions.
Does he have any tips about swimming quickly?
Yeah! Get adrenaline pumping through you. The fear of having to marry a mermaid.
So just for interest's sake, what is so frightful about marrying a mermaid?
Well,
you say you're underwater for so long, your skin gets all pruny.
yeah. Well, you see, they're very aggressive creatures. And, maybe when you're older, I'll tell you that tale.
What? This guy adopting you?
What are you talking about?
You heard him. You heard him. When you're older, he'll...
as is.
No, he wants you to be older before he'll tell you that tale.
How old do I have to be to hear this secret knowledge? These dark secrets from
These dark secrets.
How old does it have to be to hear this unsanctioned knowledge?
Older. Listen, Sonny.
Not sure. All right.
Listen, Sonny. I'm pretty sure I have a child.
Are you implying that it's scary because mermaids bang a lot?
Well, when you put it that way, yeah.
I like the silence.
Followed up with a nice insight roll.
Hold on, I'm getting... No,
I was ready to just say whatever he's crazed, but after hearing that, I'm like, I have to know. I have to know with at least slightly more certainty than my normal just, I don't believe him.
Okay, so you hit him with the insight?
It's too fucking bizarre, yeah.
As far as you can tell, he seems to be telling the truth.
This old man's epic.
Maybe it was a good time that mermaid who we rescued was injured. Alright. You got any other scintillating tales?
Wow! Hold on.
I fucking asked. I instantly regretted it. Why did I do that?
Well, let me tell you the story. When I met my dearest Carmen. Carmen was a sweet young thing. We met on the docks. I was there working, and she was bringing she was bringing her father lunch. And we made eye contact. And I would always see her from time to time bringing her father lunch. And then I knew I was in love with her.
And then I
I
went
would-
and fucked a bunch of mermaids, and when I came back to land, she was fucking dead. Got by the pox. You hate to see
And
it.
it was her face that I thought of as I swam away from that sunken city. Now, let me tell you, Carmen was the sweetest thing. But she was too good for this plane. You see, she couldn't have any children. Some magical ailment that hindered her from having any children. And so, years and years passed. It was seen that her magical ailment wasn't getting any better. And she gave up her form to become part of winter forever.
Did he say winter?
So, she died?
Yeah. But I see her every winter when the first snowfall comes in winter.
It sounds like you're being fucking haunted, my guy. Also, you went to the Mermaid City.
Yeah.
You know where it is?
He kind of like thinks about it real long and hard. And he's like, somewhere around here.
I
Hold on,
don't
gotta get
know
him.
where that is.
I am getting a gun. He's like, the Mermaid City is somewhere around here.
I like the idea that he just gestures around the ocean in general.
It's under the water somewhere.
Yeah,
There.
where is that? You know, underwater.
Somewhere there.
Alright.
Somewhere around there.
I'm going to thank him for the information.
Alright, Sonny.
I don't know why I asked that, but I did, so we're here now.
Those were one of the more aggressive mermaids. There's a bunch of different type of mermaids. The ones around here are a lot nicer. Less needy.
Just called his ex needy.
I don't know if it was is entirely by choice from the fucking sounds of it. Crazy. Now, old man, I don't know if you ever heard this phrase, but have you ever heard the phrase "Don't stick your dick in crazy"?
What? You young folk and your new words.
What of those words was new? Don't stick your
Stick.
dick in
Never heard that.
crazy.
that
Which
one
one of those was it? Just for interest's sake.
Crazy? You call them sane or insane. Mentally ill.
Don't stick your dick in those of questionable moral value.
Oh,
Okay, come on, Leo. Come on.
everyone's heard that one.
Back in the day, no one called anyone mentally ill. Give me a break, buddy.
Yeah. Honestly, calling him crazy would be way more valid than calling him mentally ill.
Mentally ill. Okay.
Don't stick your dick in the mentally ill. Those. Thanks for that, Leo.
No problem, Bob.
Don't stick your dick in those of questionable mental status.
So as you guys are continuing traveling, it's getting night. You know, night is still coming, and obviously this is not going to stop. It's just a shop. But so do you guys want to pass by? Fuck, what did I call this place? Didn't write that down.
Oh, is it the evil rock?
The Island of Misfit Toys, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Last time we passed by it, we saved a mermaid, so we might as well.
Wait, hold on. I have to.
You'll get some sick new magic stuff.
I need to write this down. So what do we call it?
I thought it was like the Island of the Dead or that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I thought
Island
it
of
was
the
the island of misfit toys.
It was not
Island
Island
of
of
the
Misfit Toys.
All right, the Island of the Dead.
Although that is its colloquial name.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys
That's
didn't
the
want to pass by
layman's
there?
term for it. I want to pass by.
I mean, like, it doesn't matter, really.
And Callum speaks up when he hears this. Now, Orlean, you know we're not supposed to pass by there at night. Are you worried so much? It'll be fine.
To be
You're
afraid
a
of the
bitch.
darkness is
Fine.
cowardice.
And he just grumbles and goes
And
back
I
to...
will not have cowardice on my boat.
You just kind of... Callum will just kind of grumble and go and continue working on the boat.
Listen,
Ah,
what's the worst that can happen? We get attacked by ghosts. We have magic weapons now, idiot.
I don't have a magic weapon.
I
Yes,
don't.
you do. You're given a magical two-handed axe.
When? By who?
The queen gave us all +1 weapons.
Oh shit.
A +1 of our like traditional weapon. So I got a longsword. Jake got a bow.
I don't have a traditional weapon. I have
You get
daggers.
Then you get a
then
dagger.
You get +1 dagger.
Oh baby.
I must
Whatever
have, like,
weapon
got
you're
up
most
and-
likely to use is what you'd get it from. So I guess you can get a +1 loot to hit people with.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you bitch. Did this motherfucker just hit me with a loot?
Now I get my inspiration back on short rest, so I'm gonna be fucking inspiring left and right, baby.
Nice. So you're gonna be doing more than just inspiring me for combat and then me never using it?
Yeah, I usually save it for cutting words, but now I can use it more liberally.
Alright. Off in the distance, you see
That's never what you want to hear.
the island of the dead.
Tell me I took you out of here. Good.
Alright. Come at me,
Um,
fucking ghost.
it
I nailed a sick
seems-
javelin shot last session. I'll nail another one today.
It seems that the island seems to be kind of like you can see it clearly, but behind it you see kind of like a mysterious green fog rolling in.
It's backlit by lightning, even though there's no storm.
Yeah.
Where did book 12 go?
LeChuck is gonna show up.
All right.
Man.
Do you still want to go through?
Fucking freaked out.
I mean,
I still
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's
sure
fine.
it'll be fine.
I'm saying
We're-
no.
it's spooky green.
We're sent by the queen. I'm not
Garmon
afraid of any
is God.
thing.
Garmon
Yeah.
will not
You
die.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, Garmon.
Leo,
Mm.
as someone who used to be a sailor, have I heard or seen scary green fog before?
You have heard tales of the scary green fog.
Oh no, is that what it's called?
No, it's not what it's called.
Okay.
It's just sometimes just called rolling mists. The rolling mists mostly appear in places of where a lot of death has taken place. It really just means that most of the time, anything undead is either powered up or more frequent, is what you've heard in your tales. But it could also be taken as just a silly ghost story to scare the sailors with no fucking balls.
The Lily
I'm gonna
Liver-
cast detect
lily-livered
magic as a
cowards.
ritual.
I
Okay.
don't think that will reach all the way there, friend.
We can
Yeah.
do it if we want, but
But it lasts for a while, so I can just hold on to it while we're going over there or not.
Let's
I'm
get close,
going
I
to
can,
continue to
use
shake
the
my
vibe
head
sense.
vigorously no.
Worked out fine.
I don't like this place.
Well, what's to be gained by going over there?
Wants to be
Not
lost.
not much that I can think of.
But yeah, no. What
Could help someone again.
Garmon.
It's a scary green mist. You don't.
Is Quiet One saying something?
There's a lot of death in the green mist. I don't like it.
Okay, Small One said they don't like it. We can't go.
That
Not
We can and we
not
will.
how that work. That is also not necessarily how it works.
Yeah, but they don't speak up very often, so I feel like we should listen.
They didn't speak up now. They say at the same volume they always do.
Now it's more than they
Maybe.
normally do.
Maybe if they scream it, I'll listen.
You guys are mean.
Garmon, I'm gonna be real with you.
Listen,
I don't care if you listen.
last time we went by there, we ended up saving someone.
Oh,
I,
well, I
think
guess
that
I'll go
that could
jump
happen
off the boat now.
as long as you can swim,
I can't.
take your armor off first.
I don't have any.
He doesn't
Tie a
hear-
rope to your leg.
Look, let's just go around the scary mist. There's like undead in there. It's bad. You don't want to go in there.
Maybe I'll see my parents.
I have a fear of the.
Look, undead. Look, they're not inherently scary, but it's you don't want to go in there. There's undead. There's probably like a ship piloted by ghosts.
Maybe a
What?
tentacle face man.
You don't want.
What are you talking about?
What?
One of those things seemed more plausible.
I mean, it's undead. Lots of death. It's by that scary island with the pirates that they like. There's ghosts, ghost ship. It's. Sorry, I will stop. I'll shut up.
Maybe I could stick my scimitar in them, and then they just don't die.
I'm still with the quiet one.
Well, if everyone wants to go past it, I'm happy to.
I mean, I can't pilot a boat, so I guess.
I would still rather go next to it, but if fucking Talim is actually going to have a heart attack,
I mean,
then it would be better to go around.
I'll be okay if we go through. It's just it seems it unnecessary, dangerous, scary, terrifying. All of those.
I can't believe you would do that to Tom.
Well, I just don't know
literally
if there's
said
that
Tom's
much to
going to freak
be.
out. We can go around. What do you want from me?
I just don't think there's much good to be gained. You can just take a little bit of extra time, yeah?
Last time we saved someone. Shrug.
Yeah, well, what if mermaids come back for the old man?
Last time we didn't have any scary green mist, although
The mist is a good.
Instead, last time we had just scary, evil aura.
but this time it's mist.
So now it's a scary, evil aura, but also visible. Ooh. I'm not saying that in character, by the way. Not like the scary, evil, not the ooh part. I'm just going, but now it's visible.
If you remember, I didn't go to the island with you last time.
You are correct. You did not.
I didn't either.
No, I believe it was me, old man whose name I'm not remembering because I'm having a fucking aneurysm.
Volmar.
Thank you, Volmar. I think
Robin
Calico.
and Stormy.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't Ham also join us?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't recall. I think
No
he
one
probably
can
did because
remember
that was
Armand
during
does
his
things.
follow the old man phase.
Yeah, probably will.
Has that phase ever ended?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I
when you're
mean-
not here.
When you're not here, he has to do other things. Although it'd be a power move if when you're not here, he just doesn't do anything the whole session. It's like a robot that turns off. Look, we can
Why
just
he
board
isn't
on,
already?
it's fine.
Ugh.
Do we want to vote, or do we want to just not go, or just go, or
Want to flip a coin?
What time?
we could, I guess.
Heads or tails?
Garmon.
Tails.
Tails. So tails would be 2, I suppose.
That's your. I just noticed your fucking title.
Yeah, it seemed very fitting. And how often I'm relegated to that position.
Well,
Let's do it at 3.
I mean, I lost.
Oh, and you lose.
Okay.
On the third flip, the old man grabs the coin. All right, we're here.
We're already in the fog.
Yeah,
Ah!
I'm detecting magic. I think.
Can you
Has
give
it
my
been
coin
10
back?
minutes?
yeah. You guys have been traveling for 10 minutes, and yeah, you guys are kind of passing the island, but the island is also now covered in green fog. The green fog just kind of surrounds the boat as well. Your senses are overloaded with magic.
Speaking of senses being
I detect
overloaded,
magic.
Ah, crap.
Is there
senses are
any
overloaded.
undead?
I can't use that mana till next turn.
Is there any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover?
We'll say yes.
We'll say yes.
I'm assuming it's undead.
Yes. So you
Ah.
sense undead, but you don't know in which direction, and your detect magic is just you're receiving static. You know you're receiving magic, it's just static though.
I'm going to be
There's bad signal here.
hectically running about on the boat looking over the side for undead and shit.
I'm gonna be following Tellum around happily.
I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself. And I'm also going to have my sword at the ready.
Yeah, I'm going to have my bow ready. That
Yeah.
should go without saying.
I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs.
Good move. I respect it.
I now have like 6 spells for the day, so I'm gonna be a lot more liberal by just fucking blasting them on worthless shit. Granted, Protection from Evil Good, pretty good spell. Like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sitting in the books I'm looking for.
Good place for them.
This actually might be my favorite spell I have on my list,
Oh, it's okay.
just because it's so good.
Everyone knows the
That
best spell on your
spell
list
sucks.
is Divine Smite.
All right, we're going
That
back
is
to the
not a
other
spell.
side.
That
It's all of your spells. You're right.
that is a. Whereas a spell is a specific thing you can do within a class build.
All right.
I didn't think this through.
I should have used Fight and Speed. No,
Yeah,
I can wait
and since
until we're
one
actually
thing
on
they
the
aren't as they
thing.
should be
We don't
doing
need
it
another
then.
fucking animal traveling with us just yet. Also, hey Leo, can I have a
Yes.
question real fast? Because I'm going to need a horse at some point.
For what?
I have fine steeds. At some point, I'm going to be bringing a fucking goon to ride on.
Why do we have so many animals?
Like
Because it's a fucking spell, and I will not be walking around like a pauper.
What?
Oh, God.
A pauper.
Popper.
Payton. Payton. And there you go.
That's pay dead.
Pay dead.
Come out of the fucking.
Alright.
What's a good horse?
Let's see. Okay, so it continues. You hear cawing.
Should we say cawing?
Cawing.
Like
You
birds?
hear the caws. Yeah, and these caws sound quite familiar.
Oh no, that's a caw.
That is a caw.
Scroll.
Tyne, I hear you. I'm just gonna need you to shut up.
Jesus.
Wow.
Brutal.
Deserved.
Decimated.
Upon hearing caws, I'll start looking to the sky.
You see fog.
Yeah,
Your
but I mean,
vision is
Oh,
heavily
oh.
obscured in this area.
Hey guys, want to hear something incredibly depressing? Because my steed comes in with 6 intelligence, it's as smart as me.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Ah! However, it's also a celestial, so
Horse looks up at you is like, you sure about this? And you're
Yeah.
like, I don't know, your guess is as good as mine, man.
Horse looks up at me and he's like, I'm like, you're one horsey motherfucker. It's like, damn right.
Okay. All right. Roll me a Constitution check.
Everyone?
Everyone that's on the top floor.
Constitution. Save.
That's a
or
save,
what?
and Theo's not even on the top floor. So Theo, shut the fuck up.
It's a save?
No, it's just a check.
Does my protection for evil and good help me?
Good job,
Ooh.
Marlon.
Oh, wait, that wasn't me.
Sure.
God damn it.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Good job, Marlon.
I'm so good at those.
Easy.
Thank you for not making it a save, because it gives me an extra +1.
Hell yeah. He's cheating, dude. He's out of his mind.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's half a boat.
It's just a boat, but smaller.
Hey, wait a
our
minute.
boat got sawed in
I've seen
half.
this boat before.
Wait a minute.
I know that boat.
This doesn't look like a boat staircase at all. That's not even made of the same kind of wood.
Okay, everyone go get into your positions, you silly goose eggs.
I guess I'll be up here.
Well, what do I do if I'm below deck?
Then don't show up.
Nothing. You're dead to me.
You're fucking dead, you son of a bitch. I'm glad I cast protection for evil and good, although it didn't actually matter because I rolled a fat negative. And I'm so good, dude.
Keeps pinging me. Okay.
My roll is very low.
Well, now I have to go find the other fucking page. Oh my god.
Also, I'd like to say, since I fucking died, my rolls have actually been nuts.
It's great.
He broke his curse.
Apparently, I fucking did. If only I worked in other campaigns where I died constantly. Mitchell.
Why is the boat in here?
I was supposed to play stuff, but it didn't. So. Okay, so who rolled that? Oh.
Oh shit, it's a DC 30. Oh.
What?
Haha, nat 20, fuck your face.
Failing to
That's-
save means you
that's not
take
how saves
60,
work.
100
I know.
damage.
Well, this also isn't a save.
Oh shit, you're right.
Check. Fucking goon. That's why I thought that actually is how saves work.
Is that how saves work?
I thought that isn't how skill check.
I thought it was only how attacks worked.
No, I thought it was attacks and saves. So that way you can't just get, like, fucked over by the game just deciding you die.
Hold on, I have to fix one of these things.
Pretty
Really
cool
quick.
damage, Ham.
According to the rules, 20 has no special effect in this unless that roll is an attack roll.
Damn.
But I mean, most DMs roll it differently, so it's whatever.
Oh.
Power, disintegrate, smile.
I do love the way that most DMs rule it, how it's like, you have a 5% chance to literally do the impossible. You also have a 5% chance, like, while looking for something, your eyes, like, fall out.
Yeah. You go to pick up your keys and you somehow lose your entire hand in a fucking meat saw.
Yeah, I don't like natural 20s like that, especially like skills. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to lockpick something and you've never lockpicked something in your life, but you just roll a natural 20. You just
I'm-
couldn't lockpick anything.
I have
I-
mixed feelings on it.
I like it for saves and for attack rolls because it makes it to where even like if you're really fucked in combat, you still have a chance. However low.
Eleanor,
What?
do these hit you? Hold on.
I only see Garmont.
I think an 88 hits.
Wow,
Hold
that guy
on.
is-
Oh fuck, actually. Can I see this?
No, they're coming out of the mist.
Shit.
How much? Okay, how far can we see in the mist? This is important.
10 feet in front of you.
The
Fuck
18
being an
does.
archer, dude.
What, Eleanor?
The 18 does.
I can throw it
Okay. All right, Sin, you are suddenly, you hear the Kakaz get closer as you are bombarded by birds.
Oh, I don't like birds.
Hang on. Let's take 4 damage, and then all right, so you hear Let's see if I can
Wait.
fucking.
So at least one person can see me, though, right? Two I'm seeing. Two?
Talon.
Actually, two. Arlen can too. Arlen's got eyes.
That's true.
I said two. The two
I
was
lost
included
the
him.
pictures.
Would
You
you
gotta really-
consider mist an inorganic material?
Depends for what purposes.
Hmm. None of your business, DM.
Alrighty then.
That sounded about right.
I mean, isn't mist just as inorganic as water is?
Yeah, that's what I was
Alright.
thinking.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I shattered, if it would disperse it.
Sort of.
That's fucking not helpful at all.
I imagine it would, but it would probably get back. Robin,
Yes.
quick question. Quick question. Nobody say anything. Quick question. Top or bottom bunk?
Bottom.
Oh, unlucky. All right. Oh, who's fucking over here flexing cards? Who was that? Who's flexing cards over here?
Me.
What?
All right. Friends, roll initiative.
I didn't mean to roll to cast that light, by the way. I don't know how I don't even know how that happened.
He's embarrassed. Oh, God. Alright, all the birds will go on their same turn because there's too many of them.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh!
Ranger. Woo! Team old man, though. Even stronger.
God, I'm so fast in
just
my old
dropping
age.
anywhere.
Well, you said you were in the bottom
Yeah, you
buck,
said
would you?
bottom.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Which means you're below deck, Robin, you silly goose egg.
Yeah, this is the
I
punishment for being a bottom.
That's right, Robin.
Garmot's not a bottom.
I'll accept it.
Yeah, he is.
Garmot will kill himself.
I don't know what stats to give the old man. We'll just give him.
Look,
some-
Garmon's like a power bottom.
I don't like this conversation. I don't like where this conversation is going, so I need everyone to stop this.
I didn't start it.
Whoa, who's the cult fanatic?
This is the old man stats. Alright, check that everything's okay, that everyone's...
Damn, can we mention that the good guys rolled really well in initiative here?
Because we were all ready. We even
Except for-
mentioned we were like,
Except for Mitchell, but you know, it's.
Wait, 15's not bad.
I know, but in this initiative it is. It's last.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, should be enough. Alright. Okay, no one downstairs can hear pretty much anything happening upstairs, so you would have to go and get them from the stairs if you like.
I mean, there's like, what, 6 bad guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, there's 6
All right,
bad
send-
guys.
You can see 3.
Exactly. So there's only 3 bad guys. If I can't see them, they don't exist.
Remember that these are swarm of birds.
Ah, gross.
Well, don't they just think they're hot shit, huh? Come on.
Alright, Sin.
hi.
By the way,
By the way, what?
no, never mind, carry on.
Okay, because I did not hear you say what. By the way.
No, it's okay.
Okay. I am gonna. Where are the stairs down again? Is them?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna attack this thing.
Good choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab it.
Which one did you pick? The one on the left or the right?
This
The
one
right.
that was next to me.
Okay. Oh, that hits.
Stab. Wait, how do I do that thing you guys do?
Just
Click on
the-
the dagger +1 in the chat here.
Like, not in the character sheet, but go to the chat, and then you dagger +1 should highlight in red.
I did. It
There you
just
go.
wouldn't click.
Alright.
And can you apply sneak attack to that?
They literally just attacked me. I think they know I'm here.
Yeah, sneak attack doesn't actually mean you're hiding.
What? I've been playing this wrong this whole time?
Yep.
And you
don't
just
need advantage
decided
on
to
the
tell
attack
me?
roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is because
So-
I'm next to it, so you get to roll 3d6
Oh.
and
I'm
add
back,
it to the
hello?
damage. Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you need to roll initiative.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, let's see if Payton ruins our good initiative. Oh,
fucking
bottom of
idiot.
the order.
What?
That's a really good initiative for him too.
I got
I
an
want to know
11.
what mine is so bad. But I have to wait till I get summoned
Cult
from below
fanatic.
deck.
Yeah, that's the pilot apparently.
That's the old man.
Oh.
I
so
didn't
the
have
guy who's
enough.
right next to me.
I didn't have any
No,
stats.
no,
for
no,
him.
no, no. That's just his stat block. He's not actually a cult fanatic.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, the enemy's right next to me?
Yeah, no, don't
Alright.
stab him. Don't kill him.
Oh my god.
Just splatter his fucking head. Just
Alright.
Literally
Alright,
driving the boat
oops.
we're on.
Alright, you've killed a lot of the birds.
Good. Mess with me, motherfuckers.
They're
Oh.
2 old men.
Oh no! Oh god, what's happening?
you say there's 2. There's really 3 old men now.
Oh no, one of them died.
Okay, I have my fucking name block just on the
So-
map and I can't get rid of it. I'm refreshing.
So just for interest's sake, was that like the real Volmar, or is this now like a the thing situation?
It's gonna boil down to there's gonna be 2 of them, and I have a bow. Which one is the real Volmar? It's me. Shoot him. No. It's me. Shoot him.
Garmon knows. the
I know
deal.
it's wise, and you shoot a cardboard cutout of Volmar in the background.
Got him. It turns out the real Volmar was behind it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Both the other ones like, wait, you're fake too?
Alright. Where did this fucking book go?
Eleanor said all you're doing on your turn.
Yeah, I already said I was done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm refreshing. It's taking years. I don't know
Well,
what's happening.
looks like we missed Volmar's turn.
Looks like it's Garmon's turn instead.
Nope.
Can I replace Volmar in the turn order, please?
Nope.
Thanks. In advance.
Thanks in
Huh.
Game Boy Advance.
Oh my god. What's happening?
No. I just misplaced some books. And they're a series I like too, which makes it fucking worse. Everybody, where the fuck are you?
Loading.
Alright, guys, how did I misplace this? Oh, they're right in front of me, that's how. Everything's okay. I figured.
Nice.
How do I have so many tabs open?
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know what
Sharburst knows not what he does.
Maybe just close the browser down and open it again? If it's really having
Yeah.
that many issues?
This is because you did not think of a Halloween name,
It's true.
so now you paid the price.
Yep.
Spooky,
Browser
scary
gods.
skeletons.
Die like the coward you are.
Eleanor, you don't have a Halloween name yet either.
What?
I do.
thought that I was.
I
Meryl
need a
Princess.
Halloween name, but I don't
You
know
gotta
what
name
to
it on
do.
Discord.
Yeah, you gotta change it.
I don't know how to do that.
Right click on yourself, hit fucking change nickname.
I'm in the middle of something. You'll have to wait.
Oh, I think I'm in. I'm in. Alright. So I can see only 10 feet in front of me. Leo!
What?
I can see only 10 feet in front of me.
That's right.
Do I think light would pierce this fog?
Probably not.
This game
I like how
sucks.
light and fog has one of two things, which is it helps a lot, or it actively makes you more blind.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we got
If
some,
you don't have your head beams on, you fucking high beams on, you fuckwit.
some birdie boys here.
What?
There's some birdie boys here.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
You hear
Actually,
them call-
I can't even see them.
Yeah, they're out of your radius.
Jesus Christ.
Can we see like shadowy figures in the fog, or
Sort of.
You can probably hear fighting at the very least from
Yeah.
us.
You can hear cause. They're not the most quiet. They're seagulls, not fucking silent owls.
I can see Chalet, right?
we are within range?
Alright,
Yes.
first I'll inspire.
Some things really never change.
It's a D8 now, by the way.
Ooh,
Ooh,
some
let's
things
go.
change slightly, but in a good way. Now, what should I have be? I guess this.
I hear these guys down here. I can hear them.
Roll perception.
Okay. Perception. Oop. It's coming.
Oh, the anticipation. You have no idea where any bird are.
Oh my god.
Useless.
So these things aren't cawing. They're actually stealthy owls.
There's actually stealthy owls, apparently. There are too many. So there's too many for you to decide which direction they're in.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of them being stealthy owls. It's just that they're so fucking loud. Just like, ah!
You realize you forgot your hearing horn back at home, thus cannot hear.
Fuck you.
How many times are we gonna have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Alright. Well, I don't want to go out and get myself killed, so I'm just gonna use Radiant Soul, sprout some wings, and fucking go next to Chalet.
Hi. Thank you for shopping.
What?
Hi, welcome to Murder Market. Thank you for shopping.
Arlen?
Oh. It's Arlen time. Arlen's gonna take a big ass chomp at that thing.
Okay.
Oh, pack tactics, baby.
Oh no. Oh,
max
God.
damage on that first roll. Let's go, Arlen. That's Arlen's turn. Actually, no, Arlen, move up there.
Okay, Talon.
I will shoot at that one.
Okay.
Do these count as beasts?
Of course not.
Hold
You're
on.
crazy.
Hold on.
It all seems so familiar.
Jake, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Yes, they're counted as undead beasts.
Yes! If the seagulls didn't count as beasts, I was gonna have a mental break.
Well, they are undead, but they are labeled as undead
Does
beasts.
that hit? Because I only rolled a 15.
Yes, that does hit.
They're fucking stupid.
It's a swarm of birds. You're bound to catch one of them.
As a
Yeah.
reaction, Arlen will bite the bird.
What?
That's what it was.
I'm level 5.
Oh no!
Oh, back,
Oh no!
Not
the
Let's go.
Erwin said a big fuck you to that bird.
Alright,
All right.
that's my
None- All right, note
The
to self:
large
the
bird.
dragon was a good idea. Bring back the dragon.
What the
Okay.
fuck? I was literally the one who died in that.
Garmon got up there to
Oh!
play the dragon.
God, Arlen's so much better than me at everything.
I was able to play in that fucking session for 1 hour.
Hello?
Hey, it's like the undead campaign, and I died session 1.
No, don't run away, you fucking dude.
God, he's like a stupid NPC.
Can I try to tell him not to run off before he
You
does
can't.
that?
You can tell them.
I'm going to tell him not to run off.
Okay, he
Tell him
walked
you'll
off.
protect him.
You're fucking. Now I have to chase this dumbass down.
We are the birds. We are the birds. Ha, 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 ha.
Plot contrivances.
Do, 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 do,
Hey,
do,
it's
do,
Halloween. Shut the fuck up.
do, 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 do.
I kind of consider that a Halloween song in some ways.
It's great.
Hey, that bird fucking left. Oh no, it just went on top of Elle.
All right, here we go.
Never mind.
Why does everyone want to get on top of me?
Oh,
Ba, 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 ba.
Everybody except Talum, and Talum's the one.
okay. So hold on. So there's a lot of things happening. Hold on. There's a lot of things happening. I have to
A
figure
lot of
this out.
things I want to be on top of. You're not one of them, sweetie.
All right. So the first one is for the boating old man, and then the second one is for the Asimar old man.
And you're
I'm
an
going
M.
to impose disadvantage on the one against the Asimar old man with my large shield. Get
Yes.
the fuck out of here, bitch.
Okay. Does a 17 hit you?
Who's this for?
The 17 is for you.
Cutting words.
Okay.
You can do it.
Ooh, he's
Come
chopping
on.
those words up.
Rolling the
number be?
dice. Rolling the dice.
What's the number
Rolling
to
the
beat?
dice. Rolling the dice.
What is the number?
Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice.
What's the number?
No!
Oh, it wasn't that.
So does that still hit
What's your
you?
AC?
13.
Never
Nothing
lucky.
like Thrall over there.
All right. So wait, first beak is for the old man. The sea old man, and then the second one is for you.
7.
Oh,
7.
Yeah, because
That's
these
nothing.
seagulls don't have pack tag.
Fucking idiots.
losers.
Bunch of idiots.
You better get yourself some flock tactics quick.
Flock tact. What a spell! All right, and then the end of the
A
turn. So
spell.
their next
Spell.
spell.
Not an ability, but
Arlen,
spell.
Arlen casts every turn.
All right.
Spell, duration, permanent.
Okay, we'll just go in order.
Ugh.
Mitchell,
All right.
make a dex saving throw.
Oh god, they're still using this fucking tactic.
Well, they're just the undead version of it. They're the exact same. They literally look exactly the same. Okay, you're fine.
I mean, you're
Eleanor.
right, but I just remembered what the tactic was.
The
Jesus.
roll dexterity saving throw. Oh god. Okay. Volmar,
Fucking
roll
touch
say dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we got the monk and the rogue rolling deck saves. Now let's see how the old man does.
You can do it.
Oh, my knee's acting up. Falls.
Garmon, believe in you.
Garmon just randomly says in the corner downstairs. All the other inhabitants of the room look at him strangely. Chubris,
What?
you rolling your deck save or
No.
okay?
So you're just taking the damage?
As long as we're communicating.
Honestly, just take the damage.
It's coming.
No, so you did roll
Get
it. It's
there.
just thinking about it.
He is taking the damage though.
Uh-oh.
funnily enough.
He is definitely taking the damage.
Old man, no!
All
We
right.
got the monk and rogue doing like flips and shit. And the old man's like, ah! Crap!
All right.
So
So,
Shit, my only weakness.
all right. Flight of the undead birds.
They pecked out my
Um,
good eye.
All right. All right. So, you know what? I was gonna ask you to roll, but after seeing this old age, let's not. I'll just roll it myself.
What the fuck? You're trying to kill me?
All right. Well, no, I was gonna have you roll the damage that the
Kinda.
birds take, but you just take too long. All right. This is how much damage you're taking.
If we wait for
He's
Chase,
just
we'll all
role-playing.
be old.
Yeah. We'll have to be undead to continue the fucking session.
11 damage you
Oh
take.
my god, the birds
Man.
are dynamite.
They've gotten beefed up.
Yeah, these are undead corrupted birds.
Mm.
You said they're undead a lot,
Yeah.
which is why I'm going to start smiting my fucking
And
heart
only
out.
one bird snapped its neck. We can join another hive mind.
No, we can't.
Shut the hell up, Theo.
Garmon
Cut
will
your shit,
accept.
Theo.
Shut the hell up.
All right.
Theo, cut your shit or I'm going to cut you.
Can we kick Theo off the boat even though he's
So,
just drop him in the... Not even his character, just Theo.
so I have a question about this reading.
You have a
I
question?
don't know. Never mind, actually. No, you're fine. I'm running a spin-off campaign. Okay, Scritch, it's your turn.
All right. Can I just attack them while I'm in them, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And I will attempt to punch the bird.
No. Refuse.
Punch the birds.
That is
Two.
unfortunate.
That does not hit.
Unsurprised.
Just swinging your
Oh,
arms
actually,
wildly.
Forget, I actually do an extra attack. So.
That will hit.
A monk, but you only throw one punch a turn.
I mean, like, I do the extra attack for
Yeah.
additional thing. Well, I'm guessing they're not dead after that. So.
They are not dead after that.
You
No.
guessed wrong.
They still live. There's still some birds swarming around you.
Then I will spend a key and throw 2 more punches at them.
Okay. That hits. That also hits.
Consistent.
So 4, an additional.
And
Oh my god, Mitchell's dead!
Ah,
And then
Oh, never mind.
I'll move down. And I guess if I can see those birds, I'll move over there.
alrighty. Shally.
Shalala.
old man, survive. Run down here.
Oh, fuck.
Wait a second, you've activated my attack of opportunity.
Sure.
2 attacks of opportunity.
2?
Yeah, there's two. Just 2 birds.
All right, do it.
Yeah!
That's a miss.
Yeah!
That's also a miss.
Okay.
Walk away as birds peck at the steel. I'm like, what the fuck? This is birdemic, bitch.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna swing at this guy.
Hits.
And I am gonna fucking smite.
Oh.
So
Oh,
it should
no.
be 3d8.
Oh no.
Straight out of the mist, and it's hit an explosion.
Ah! That was too bright!
I said not to run off. Don't run off.
I did it! I walked.
I would like to use a bonus action to shoulder charge him off the edge of the boat. Can I do that? Is that allowed?
No.
Damn.
Sin.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, is anything alive that I can see?
Yeah, the birds surrounding you.
There's a little
Probably.
bird
Yeah.
on top of you.
Sorry, I couldn't see that one. I'm a stab at it.
Okay. That hits.
Now, do I click on it or do I roll the 3d6? Or do I only
First.
kick?
Ouchies.
Now you can roll 3d6.
Really good at
Ouch.
11.
You've murdered a lot of the birds. There's very few birds left.
Touching me, birds.
Okay, and since you ended your turn, you roll a dex saving throw.
Give me one quick second. Stay. Stop. Stop what you're doing.
The
Don't think
birds!
about
Right, you don't have advantage, do you? I presume not.
it. I don't think so. Tyne, if you fucking scratch my ass as your damn teacher, I swear to God.
Squeeze me? Alright, Eleanor, you're taking 10 damages.
Owie.
And the birds are taking 2 of them, and we're dead. And they snap their necks.
I
Alvina's
laughed
a
maniacally.
fucker.
I'm in
Great.
pain, but I'm laughing.
Alvina's in, come a bitch.
Volma. You're surrounded by birds.
And your one teammate left you after you inspired them.
To be fair, you know which way I went. And they've already used their opportunity attacks. So,
They're a swarm.
Fuck you, Naruto.
Yeah.
Running a Naruto shit right now.
What?
I do agree with your assessment of fuck you, Naruto.
Oh,
Alright. Push the case. Push.
Alright.
What are you gonna do, Volmar?
Shatter.
Alright, I got some birdie boys
Yeah.
above my head.
Yeah?
just become a bird yourself.
I already am.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
were
did
so
do-
ready. You're like, yeah.
Did do
Oh,
his grow wings thing, huh?
Can't I just shatter them
Yeah?
without shattering myself?
No.
They're on
Oh
you.
my god.
They're currently slamming their mangled corpses into you.
I mean, couldn't you just like step over there then shatter them?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I should step over there so I don't take the opportunity attack.
that would be too intelligent for our
summon
party.
me.
Hey, he's old. Old
Now
people
can
are-
I do it without killing myself?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry, Shiva.
Yeah, sorry, Shiva.
I'm sorry, Shiva, but it's
It's
time
on
for
the
you to
way.
die.
Express delivery.
Don't they have to roll saves?
Express
Yeah.
delivery. Except it's fucking
Ooh, wow.
US postage.
Wow. So what's the to beat? 15? Oh, easy.
Yeah.
I could beat that easy.
Alright, birds.
I can know that
Yeah.
he had one D8 more than I did, and he only rolled one more.
Wow, I flipped the dice. 18, 5, 5, 18. Excellent.
My roll
Good
was
year.
very average.
Yeah.
2
Alright,
4s, a 2, and a 6.
so that's 16. So this one took 8 damage, and this one took 12 damage.
Actually, the average for
I know you're all like, in battle and whatnot, but I managed to reorganize from the point so that there were no, even though there were like 20 books I had to add. So like,
Boom.
go me.
nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
You did.
No,
it.
Payne's
Congrats.
the only one who said nice. He's the one I can count on.
Fuck you.
I've never heard anyone say they can count on me before.
Is that
In
it,
sense, I feel
Volmar?
like this is a mistake.
Arlen?
Shatter's really loud, right?
Yeah, you hear a booming noise.
Does it clear the mist at all?
Yes, there is a hole here where you've shattered. But that's about it. I mean, it's not like anyone else can see this. But there is a hole here.
But we can judge where he is based on the noise.
Yeah, around-ish.
Okay.
MNOPQRS.
25, 30. I'm assuming this is like,
Yeah.
what is it? You just said yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's an
Wait.
upper deck, so you'd have to go to the stairs.
You fucking hooligan.
It's a, well, they can see from here, so.
Hello,
25,
dog.
30.
You see a paw. Oh, okay.
Dog, go save the old man.
Well,
He
dog's
requires
out of
assistance.
move, so it will dash.
Oh.
Go save the
Woof,
old
woof.
man. He's bad at saving himself.
That's what all it's got.
Oh, hello.
That's the dog's turn. Which means it's my turn.
Excellent.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How much of the mist up there was cleared?
Like a circle
I-
where the
I think
birds
the-
are.
Yeah, I think the problem is,
You're still in mist. Like I don't understand.
yeah.
Like
You'd
there's a
have to-
donut here.
How high up is the upper deck?
Like 10 feet.
Oh, God. Alright. Fine. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Hey,
And I'll
Tom,
dash.
the old man's up there. Go save him.
I like how you passed
Oh.
the stairs. You could have shouted to anybody to come upstairs, but you didn't. You just passed by the stairs.
Forgot other things
We're
on
gonna
my
be
mind.
doing all right.
No, we'll stop there. Wait, I
Alright.
can't see them if I stop there. I'll stop there.
Can't see.
No, do I have any bonus action things I want to do? Good hunter's mark, but yeah. Alright, that's it.
Hello. Excuse me, Sonny. Have you seen Callum?
Go down below deck, for God's sake.
I have to find Callum.
I will look for Callum for you. Go below deck.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. I should be alright at this. Do I have
Fuck the
any
beast.
bonuses because we're in a combat situation?
Not really.
This guy's fucking oblivious. And I roll well. Wait, I'm going to add my D8. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Sonny, whatever you say. I'll be below deck now.
Find Callum, please. Thank you.
Garamond,
Yeah.
eat.
Below deck has pudding.
And as he goes downstairs, you hear the cries of Callum.
What direction?
This direction.
Uh,
North. Up.
Yeah, I see it. It was just... That was the part I was motherfuckering about. Fuck mothering.
Okay. Birds. Charge. Alright. Both of you roll deck saving throws.
Oh my God, you're going after Arlen?
That's right.
That's rude.
No, Arlen
Oh.
is only rolling nat 20s on the second die.
Oh, we got him now, boys. Alright, here you go, you silly doggy. Yeah. Oh, both of you are getting the treatment. Alright, the first one's for Arlen, though.
Oh, actually, track HP in the bubble then. Oh, nice.
9
Take
for
those.
Arlen. And then this is for the old man. 6. And then
I'm dying.
one bird
Weird.
and 4
Quote.
birds.
Old man, don't die. You're very bad at following instructions, aren't you?
Alrighty, Scritch. Right, you heard a big old shatter from this way, and you heard a cry from somebody this direction.
Which direction? Sorry, I didn't think.
Above.
Up is the herd of the cry. Down is the herd of the shatter.
Cry. Explosion. Cry havoc and let loose the undead birds of war.
Now we
I
sound
mean,
the
if it
birds of war.
exploded,
Well,
they're
we sound the
probably
birds
good.
of.
So I'm gonna go up.
Wow. Scritch makes the right decision. Good job,
Can I-
Scritch.
Can I see on the top of the stairs, or
No, it's actually just a complete, just like black wall.
So that's the end of the ship. On the near those stairs, you find the hat that Callum was wearing
That is unfortunate.
and
Sweet
some
free
feathers.
hat.
You also find some loose feathers.
Alright. I guess I'll snatch up the hat and then pull out the light orb and ignite it to try and pierce the fog at all.
It's still foggy.
I guess I'll try and listen for where the cries are coming specifically.
Okay. Roll perception.
There it is.
Ooh.
All right. You hear you listen closely, trying to ignore the sounds of battle and the cawing, and just trying to focusing on that specific. And you hear him crying in pain and the cawing off the boat and into the sea.
So Leo's a racist and killed the first tiefling we encountered. Got it.
That was not the first tiefling encounter. The first tiefling
The queen
encounter
is a
was the
tiefling, you racist bitch.
Yeah, but she's a woman, so you
Oh
can't check
my
two
god.
boxes with one. It's like-
I already checked the one box when he fucking murdered me. Check the Italian box when he murdered Dr.
I guess
Martin.
I'll just yell down through the fog. Overboard. Because I'm not gonna swim. Because I can't.
So yell it, what, this way?
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Chalet,
it doesn't know how to swim.
Chalet, you'll hear a shout coming from the north, or from the top of the boat. Sin, you can make out what is being said.
Alright,
I'm gonna shout it too.
Alright, so Sin then yells overboard.
Yeah.
And I look down and I go, overboard!
Worst game of telephone.
Yeah, what is this? Is this traversable?
Peyton's the first to ask a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Everyone else
Hey,
has just been going
hey,
around it.
Hey, Leo. Fuck it.
Yes.
Is this traversable? What is this?
Non-existent. You can walk around it.
Oh
You
my
can walk
god.
through it.
I can walk through it?
I would have
Alright,
been able to
cool.
make it there in one round last turn.
So up here, and I'm just going to look over the side and say, overboard here?
Can I see him? I mean her?
I mean, I'll hold up the hat and point in the direction that I think I heard him from.
Alright, now comes the point where I do the dumb thing. But I've swum in this armor before, so whatever. I drop my fucking shield, I rip off my pack, and I jump in.
Okay. You're in the water.
Isn't the
Hey.
boat still moving?
Yes, the boat is still moving.
I am going to use the conch necklace to call the help of the sea.
All right.
Some strange necklace.
Mermaids, am I right?
Toot toot. All right. You begin to feel. So you toot toot, and you're like, okay.
I just start
Laugh.
sinking as something grabs my leg. I'm like, those bastards lied to me.
You start toot tooting, and you first feel nothing, and then you you feel a horrid, wretched pain,
That's good.
running through your
Those
throat.
bastards lied to me.
You feel a wretched pain of your throat feels like it's on fire. You're clutching at your throat for breath.
It's rich secret.
Did I?
I
Calvin jumps
as-
off the boat and it's
I don't know if I can
Rich
see
doesn't
this.
even see
And as
this.
you're-
They just
as
hear
you're-
me jump in and then splash and they start
And as you're
fucking dying.
kicking, you feel you begin feeling pain from below the waist.
Do I transform into a fucking mermaid? Is this what happens?
And as you feel, instead of your kick from 1-2-1-2, you just feel one fluid motion. And as you remove your hands from your throat, you realize you now have gills.
Cool. I'm going to search for fucking shitlets down here.
Okay. So, you can now see clearly underwater.
Oh,
You have
just shove my hand underwater and look for someone who's trying to swim.
you have 35 swim speed. 35 feet of swim speed. And you're able to hear a lot better underwater. You don't hear him splashing about.
Can I see him anywhere underwater?
No, you don't see him any underwater, but you do still hear you hear his shout from under the water. You hear his shouts above the water, and you still hear the cawing.
All right, I guess I'll try and move in. Let's see, it's this direction.
No, the direction I cleared it in, just into the abyss of.
Oh,
this
it's just
one.
into the. Fuck it, I'm already in this
Question.
game. So I should
Did
have
I see this happen?
Should be able to-
No, you are not. That is outside of your radius of vision. You saw Chalet move past you, and you heard a metal hit wood, and that's about it.
Well,
You heard metal hit wood, and then a sack hit wood, and then you heard a splash.
All right, Sin.
well. I'm also going to move towards the crow. And I'm gonna ask what happened, knowing full well this is gonna be great.
A shield and bag are on the ground right there.
Where is
Yeah,
Shalalala?
I'm just gonna kind of look at you, and I guess the best way a crow can look panicked, point at the shield and bag, and then point into the water.
Shalalala!
Oh.
Look at you guys are having this kind of adventure while everyone else is still in combat.
That'll be fun.
Let it.
Listen, I have to go try and save someone since I got in this stupid fucking situation.
So, I am going yelling, and I'm also going to tie my rope to an arrow and prepare to fire it to, pull him back on if I see him.
I mean, if I hear yelling, I'm just going to yell back, I got it handled. I hope.
Do I hear that? Am I good?
Hello?
I don't think
Alright.
Leo did that.
Leo, do I hear Shalalala yell back that they're okay?
Yeah. Very faintly, but you hear it.
I'm still gonna stand at the ready with my arrow rope. Arrow.
You're gonna shoot an arrow rope into the mist of which you can't see.
Shoot
Yeah.
directly into my new tail.
Fishing.
This can.
You fucking bitch.
Is that your turn?
Well, yeah, because I'm
Well,
concerned about that.
So, honestly, when we first got these ones, I 100% expected the other one to do this. So now I'm very confused as to what the other one does.
what was the other one?
I don't know, some fucking choker that Stormy got.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's time.
Uh-huh.
It's time.
What are you gonna do?
You'll see.
Gonna shatter
In
them?
5 minutes.
You'll see. You'll see.
You'll
Oh, who are you mocking today?
I assume the birds are on top of him.
These birds. Fuck these guys.
Hey, birdie little bitch.
Look to them.
6.
Idiots.
And you see there's a lot of them drop dead.
No.
A
Fine.
lot of
Yeah,
birds freaking
Your
drop.
Putting your
mom.
paw on my feet.
The bird's
Damn.
like, we cannot live on this world anymore, and just start slamming into each other, killing themselves.
Leo, I'm not gonna lie. When you play Bard in Chase's campaign, you got a lot to live up to. These roasts are out of this world.
Wait, oh no, I should have not taken Vicious Mockery. I can't mock anyone.
Haha,
Okay,
you're a
you're probably
failure.
gonna mock
No,
people better
you.
than I
You
do. I
take
just
What
don't
did
mock you.
what would Talon if Talon was a bard and said Vicious Mockery, what would Talon say?
I don't know, but then as soon as
Even
she finished
I'm
saying
not
it, she'd
afraid of you.
apologize a lot.
Even you don't make me nervous, bitch.
Oh god.
Alright, is that your turn, Chase?
Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Just
Okay.
kidding. I'm gonna healing word myself. You can go to the next turn though, because that's gonna take a while.
Alright, well, while you're at that, make a dex saving throw.
Oh boy.
You stopped in the bird.
Silly goose. Oh, it's fucking nuts, though. Alright, you heal for 5, the birds don't hit you. Arlen.
Here's what Arlen's gonna do. Step. Now, which one should I chomp? Do I get disadvantage if I chomp at the ones on his face?
Yes.
Alright, we'll chomp at these ones.
Okay.
Where is Arlen's character sheet? Oh, it's the bottom one. Oh, no
That
crit
hits.
today.
Ah, not the
7.
birds.
Oh, they're dead. Holy shit. Alright, that's Arlen's turn.
Talon.
You know what? Fuck it. I've got spell slots. I'll Hunter's Mark the one on him.
Okay.
Now, if I shoot him, I have disadvantage.
Yes.
And if you shoot in melee, you have disadvantage.
Yes.
I've got disadvantage either way.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's a crit fail. What could you possibly give him to change that?
No. I forgot something earlier.
That's great.
That bird was supposed to take extra radiant damage.
Oh?
I forgot I sprouted my wings.
How much
how much
more?
5.
I believe.
How much?
5.
Oh, this
radiant
whole combat
damage.
is pointless. Talon could have just shot you.
Oh, good. Woo! Nice way to dodge in that one. Well, I guess I'm gonna take back my.
What's this bird doing down here, by the way? You
I don't
forget
know.
about him?
Oh, he's dead. We got him, boys.
We got him.
He saw what happened to the bird friends, and he was still a living bird, and he was like, "No."
No.
Laugh.
Once again, Arlen proving why he's way more useful than I'll ever be. You got a triple kill this combat.
That's the classic for ranger pets, honestly.
Well, he just rolls so well.
Yeah.
Tom rolls like shit.
I'm gonna heal myself for an extra 5 with healing hands, and then I'm gonna start flying this direction
Fine.
while I still have wings.
Relax.
Can you looking for dipshit?
Tyne, why are you like this?
You'll never find dipshit. His stealth is too high.
I rolled a
He'll-
1, so I got a 35.
You say his stealth is too high. My perception is also high.
We'll move over to here.
Alright. Hello? Where's Callum?
I don't know.
Oh, tight, Sonny. Don't get lost. What are we looking at? What happened?
Can I like look for
Actually,
him down here?
is there anything worthwhile to like harvest from these undead bird corpses?
You sort of is there anything that you want? That you think of?
I'm just. Is there anything that looks like it'd be useful?
Anything that'd be useful?
Useful or
Not-
worth something?
Not really.
Alright, in that case, I'm not gonna worry about it. But I am gonna. I have this monocle. I'm gonna look at them through it even after they're dead.
They have a slight aura to them.
Oh no! What color?
Hold on.
Hey, you're the one who sold this to me.
I forgot that I should have a list of all the gods and then put a color next to them. Just put this at the bottom. It is a grayish purple.
Oh no. All right. Well, not much to analyze from that.
That's true.
Is this guy not at the wheel?
No, the boat is just going forward.
You know what? I'll go up to the wheel. Is the
Do you-
wheel up here?
Yeah, do you know how to drive it?
Talon,
I'm proficient in water vehicles.
All right.
Captain Talon has taken the wheel.
All right, roll just a full, roll with your tools with intelligence.
Well, okay, with intelligence.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I have to switch what I'm supposed to what I have in here as. Okay.
All right, you're fine. You continue to steer the view. All right. Oh yeah, but okay. So at this point, this. Hold on. Let's reveal more areas. At this
Wow.
point, at this point, this is this.
Hmm.
You see what I mean?
I don't know that Chalet's not on the boat. I don't know what you want me to do.
Well, no, just what?
Once again, am I able to like look for this dickhead down here?
So you hear him, but he's not in the water. Like I
Who the
said,
fuck is he then?
In the air, there's birds.
yeah, they've carried him off. The birds have carried him off.
It's not a matter of how he grips it.
How long would you follow the birds, Chalet?
Chalet's gonna fucking drown. I'm not gonna know.
Let's go for like
Mermaids
a minute.
can't-
See where we are after like a minute.
A minute. Okay, that's perfect. That's longer than I thought you were gonna say. All right. After a minute, you then, with your mermaid senses, you there is a
Detect him hit the water.
Yes.
Like a fucking man falling onto asphalt.
Yeah, absolutely. And you
dying
smell
slowly.
with your new senses. You smell blood.
I'm going to try and get to him as fast as
Let's
possible.
just
so he's
Garmon's
still
this.
alive.
All right, you go over to him. He is not well. There are chunks of him missing.
Is he alive?
He is. Yes, he is alive.
I'm going to instantly spend 5 lay on hand points.
Okay,
Stabilize that.
you have at least stabilized him, but he will need medical attention as you know magical seawater can cause infections.
Oh, magical seawater can cause infections, you say?
Conveniently enough, lay on hands has more than one use.
Conveniently enough, he's not infected. Let's
No,
go.
he's not infected.
Drag him back to the boat.
All right, you have two options
Yeah,
with this. Oh no, wait, you're super strong. Never mind.
I'm very strong.
All right, roll me an athletics to see if you athletics DC 14.
DC 14.
Yes.
How about 27? Does that beat?
All right, you
Nope,
fucking.
you had to get a 14.
You're
All right,
supposed
you
to
fucking
roll
try.
this one.
All right, you fucking overpower the boat. So you're pretty much ahead of the boat. So how do you plan?
Bullshit. Okay,
Uh,
come on.
I'm just going to get to the side of the boat and just start yelling for him to drop a fucking rope.
Oh, I'm ready
No.
for this.
Oh
Oh, a
god.
rope, you say? Ah, my face.
I'm ready for this. She shoots the guy. Well, he looked like he was dead anyway.
Dead bodies are really buoyant.
All
That
right,
means
are you
rope
gonna
is
shoot
really
an
easy.
arrow at him?
Well,
Eleanor?
he's
Just
didn't he
drop a
say
rope for the love
that
of
he's
God.
literally right next to the boat. I'm just gonna drop and
All right,
everyone to help me pull him up because I'm weak as hell.
all
I
right,
mean,
you drop.
just tie the guy to it.
Okay,
So hoist him up.
are you just swimming along?
I mean, I don't know how long this mermaid thing lasts, and I'm also not sure how will I do out of the water. which makes me slightly nervous.
All right, so okay, you guys hoist Callum out of the water and onto the deck. He's unconscious.
I mean, is there like a is there not like a ladder built into the side you can climb up on?
Not really. It's kind of a shitty boat.
Shitty boat. All right, someone fucking lower down a rope and just tie it off. I'll climb my own way up.
No.
I fucking did
don't
it
have-
again. I don't know why I keep doing that in this campaign. All right, guess I'm swimming.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'll untie this and redo it.
I was climb my way up to the edge of the ship, just hang there for a bit, see if this wears off. Hey guys, learn what that concha does.
What?
Wait, so you pulled yourself out?
Yeah.
Okay, you're still a mermaid.
All right, I'm going to
Oh.
climb up the side so I can talk to them and just wait like
Do
a little
you
bit,
have
see if
your
it wears
thing
off.
that made you a mermaid?
Yes, I do.
Maybe you should do that again.
I will do that again. That's a smart idea.
All right, you hoot, and you just kind of snap your legs.
Ah!
Oh my god, it breaks his leg.
You snap your legs as they split apart, and now you have 2 legs and no gills.
Jesus Christ.
All right, fucking hoist myself over the edge, back onto the deck.
Roll me a con saving throw. DC
Con saving throw.
15.
DC 15, please.
Yeah.
That is a fucking 7.
You find out an added bonus of the magic conch. You get a level of exhaustion.
Yay.
Wow, bonus prize.
DC 15.
Yeah.
If I get super lucky, I didn't.
Oh, that
exhaustion.
natty 8 would have been.
You didn't even have
That
that
would've been
anymore.
I didn't use it.
It only lasts a minute, right?
How did it take me?
10
Yeah,
minutes.
sorry.
But you said
10
you
minutes?
followed the guy. Oh, 10. Never
Oh
mind.
yeah, I didn't follow through.
Does it
Oh,
really
yeah,
last
no, it's
10
still-
minutes?
Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add
He's
number
fucking-
rolled.
Fucking Jake flying to me, the bitch.
That's crazy. That's a lot better than I thought it was.
I was gonna fucking lie on the ground, just wheezing for a little bit. I got your fucking guy.
Oh, Callum, I'm so happy that you're safe.
He is
Uh,
stable.
This guy
He is
needs
not
some medical.
diseased. Someone drag him over to me. Or drag me over to him.
No, he's right next to you.
Oh, he's right next to me? I'll burn another 10.
He's fine, but he's gonna have to rest it off as this kind of a traumatic experience,
Alright.
being packed at by birds. A
Get
question:
used to it.
can you regrow body parts,
Can I regrow body parts?
or can anyone in the party regrow parts?
Nope.
Excellent.
Sure can.
I feel like I
can
could
remove
regrow my tail with
blinded, deafened,
use.
paralyzed, or poisoned.
Well, you'll notice later as you guys are moving him that he is missing an eye.
Does that count as
Oh.
blinded?
No, he still has the other eye. So maybe if you take the other eye,
Nice try.
Garmon will do it.
Do not.
We're not even telling Garmon it happened.
Yeah.
Garmon is bored.
I was gonna sleep on the deck.
isn't Carmon
Sleep this
downstairs?
off.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'm going to
all right, so
just
you
look
guys-
at Shalalala.
all right, you guys in the bottom deck, as you guys see as Callum is brought downstairs.
Snack.
What?
Snack.
No, what? There's no snacks. We just got attacked by birds.
Snack.
Actually, I will also go downstairs because I need to fucking rest.
I have no snacks for you, little one.
Actually, I'll sleep up here for a little bit. Easy.
Hmm.
Team, I'd like
Alright,
to publicly
guys,
apologize.
As much as I love you all,
You gotta
Yep.
go to sleep.
is
Go to bed. It's like,
Yeah.
literally 2 hours past my bedtime.
No,
Have a
you.
nice sleepy sleep.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good
Night,
night.
Eleanor.
Good night.
See you later.
Also, team, I would like to publicly apologize. Did not save anyone who would not have been in danger were we not to come here.
I'm still driving the boat.
Yeah, I'm
you
up
guys
here.
all.
Vroom, vroom.
Oh, you
Alright.
you came up here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So since you were the one who was objecting most to it, I'm apologizing to you first.
It's fine.
And take off more so I can fucking sleep off this exhaustion. Also, as a note, conch shell thing that we got from the mermaid, that towards being a mermaid, it fucking hurts
Why
a
would
lot
you test that?
because someone got taken overboard, and I followed,
Oh,
and then they were dropped into the sea,
you.
and then I dragged them back here. I'm tired.
Okay. Is that why I come back here, or do I have to drive the whole way now?
I don't know, and I would check, but very tired.
Well, go sleep then.
I'm sleeping here.
All right, fine.
I have to be on deck in case someone needs me.
Don't fall off.
I'm not. I can't fall off. I'm too good. And even if I do fall off, I'll just fucking use the conch again and feel excruciating pain as my bones snap.
That
And
doesn't
as,
seem-
and as the conversation
I would not have
continues,
said
you
that
finally see the beautiful night sky as you make it out of the green fog.
Great. We did it. We got through.
Woo!
Alrighty, Callum, we'll be taking a break now. I can drive over, Sonny.
Okay, that's good.
So he begins to drive. And that, so anything, so I guess, I mean, does everyone want to take a long rest here?
I would.
Nice, it's
Oh
nighttime.
yeah, Garamond is exhausted.
This is why
I
you
am
never.
exhausted.
This is why you never hang out below deck. Make yourself useful in the top deck.
More specifically, I'm fatigued.
Yeah, no, I mean I'll rest.
Yeah. Large. Didn't take any damage.
I didn't either, but Arlen did.
I burnt through
I
2 spells and
did.
got very tired.
We're taking a long rest.
Sleepy time.
Easy.
Only 2 spells were directed at me, and neither of them were very good. There's spells, attacks. I say spells.
It's all the same.
Also, before I rest, I will once again blast dipshit with some lay on hands to make sure he's not diseased. Blast myself with some lay on hands to make sure I'm not diseased.
All right.
Breathe that shit in, more or less.
So, nothing really happens through the night. Everything's quite chill. As we head into the next day.
Just murdered a bunch of fucking birds. Everything's quite chill.
Quite chill. There's a nice chill in the air.
This is Cool Vibes on 105 AM.
Upstairs in the morning.
All right. Yeah. So okay, morning comes around. Does anyone want to switch positions? Anything moves?
I am going to where I was yesterday.
I'm staying on the top deck.
I'm staying here.
So you want to stay on top deck, bottom deck? It is now morning.
I'm going to retrieve my shield and my bag.
Okay.
Hanging out on the top of the deck. Woo, yeah!
Eleanor's asleep, so she's not on the top of the deck anymore. Remove.
Now that I have gathered
Kill.
you all here, I would like to apologize for taking us into the fog. It was a very poor idea. That is all.
You gotta live a little, Sonny. Things happen.
I did live a little. The only problem is someone almost died.
He's a tough fella. He'll make it back.
He hit the fucking sea like a man hits the ground. That is to say, poorly. Very injured.
He'll make a full recovery.
Didn't he lose an eye?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a sailor. You lose body parts all the time.
Actually,
Is this man missing any body parts?
Not that you can see.
I'm just going to ask, what about you?
He removes his kind of slip-on shoe, and you see he has a single big toe on his foot.
I lost more than you could ever imagine to those fucking mermaids.
All he has is a single big toe. He doesn't have the other 4 fingers on his foot.
Fingers?
Toes? Toe fingers?
Doesn't have any of the other.
Coincidentally, I
fingers
also
on
don't
his
have
foot.
any fingers on my foot.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the other 4 toes.
Wow.
I don't have any toes on my hand.
I don't have any toes on my tail.
Alrighty. Robin, are you going to stay downstairs, you silly goose?
Oh, sorry. I'm working on homework. Yeah, I'll go upstairs.
Alrighty. So it is now morning, so
Join
if
the
you'd like to...
party.
That's right. Alrighty. So he tells you that you guys, there should be a crate labeled breakfast downstairs if one of you wants to bring that up here.
No fucking way am I going back down there. You can't trick me.
You know, I feel like last time I was up here, I made a horrendous decision, so I'll go down.
It's like it's like you have to stay down.
No fucking way, dude.
You literally
I'm
asked
going
him
to go
to
down there
bring the
and
box
I'm
up.
going- yeah.
Either
I'm
the
gonna go
breakfast
down there,
box
I'm gonna
comes
go
up
into, like-
or you come up. It's
Yeah,
one or the
I'm
other.
going to go into like the storage area, and the door's gonna shut behind me, and a fucking monster's gonna jump out and rip me apart. The breakfast box is just gonna get flung up the stairs, and I'm missing.
We would be concerned, but man, are we hungry.
Yeah. We should check on that. However, I think there's some bacon in.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Retrieve breakfast box.
Breakfast box obtained.
Alright, so you bring up the crate of breakfast and you set it up upstairs, and so you open it, and there seems to be, he's kind of set it up in a bunch of different containers, a bunch of different breakfast foods, like bread, eggs, bacon, things like that, toasts.
Acquire sustenance.
Yeah, munchy time. Let's go.
There's some kegs with drink. They're labeled.
Fucking keg stand, dude.
There's a keg labeled OJ. The other one labeled water, and the other one labeled wine.
Who the fuck has wine for breakfast? What kind of fucking alcoholics do we have in the party?
Arlen's gonna bust out the wine.
Arlen will not bust out the wine. Arlen is a dog. And wine is like the most poisonous shit in the world to him.
Look, Arlen is here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, and after fucking drinking that, he won't be here for very long at all.
Oh god.
Give him 15 minutes.
No, you can cure poison with lay on hands, right?
I mean, I can, but that doesn't cure liver failure.
Oh god.
Wait a minute.
Hello?
I can use lesser restoration though to get rid of poisoned.
Oh,
So what happened? My thing cut out for who knows how long.
we were discussing
Arlen
if
was
Peyton
busting
could
out the
save-
wine.
we could save. We're discussing if Peyton could save Arlen from drinking wine.
Okay.
And we were discussing if I could save him not from drinking the wine itself, but from the poison.
Yes.
I think the answer is yes. But yeah, food.
Yeah, eat time. And
I ain't bad.
while eating in character, I'm gonna go grab a snack out of character.
Holy shit. Next level roleplay.
While in character, I'm take a big sip of some water. Dude, I've been dehydrated as fuck recently. It's making me angry.
It's a good reason to be mad.
I'm watching the weather radar to see if my power's gonna go out.
Epic.
And then if it does, I'm going to fuck to sleep.
This fucking water tastes weird.
Why?
Probably this is bottled water, so it has like a chemically aftertaste.
Yui.
However,
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Peyton hates the environment.
I sure fucking do. But that has nothing to do with what I'm drinking right now. Also, it's not that I hate the environment. I just think that if I can help kill it faster, then that means I'm at least partially at fault for the end of the world. Which means my kill count will fucking skyrocket.
Oh, when you put it that way. I'm in.
If I
Or,
could
you know-
single-handedly end the world, I'd have the best fucking KD ever. Be hype. I said I'd go down in history, but
I'm back.
won't be much history left after the world ended.
So what's this about the history of the end of the world?
I said I was drinking water, so I have a bottle. So Chase said that I hate the world. I respond with I don't hate the world, but if I
Environment.
manage to, environment. If I somehow manage to end the world, though, I'll have an amazing KD, which is why I hate the environment.
It's true. You would have a good KD.
Or very bad if you don't like murder.
What's our game plan?
Continue.
So, as you guys continue, all right. Is anyone doing of anything of interest?
I'm
Um,
chilling on the boat.
Has Dickhead got any more weird stories?
He'll tell you more tales. He will let you know. While he will let you know when he's telling you a fake story, but his fake stories just sound like his normal stories.
This is like, now this one, I'm not sure about. Some fuckwit told me this before. I don't believe him. It's like, oh, so it's like me with every one of your stories. Got it.
But that's about it. Who wants to roll? Wants to roll a D100?
I got it. Click on the draw. Big 20. 20 a good number?
Fastest hand in the West.
20 is an interesting number, nonetheless. We'll just
That
save.
makes me nervous.
We'll just save that for later. Save that 20 for later.
No.
Yeah, we're saving it for later. Just
Coward.
it doesn't work on the ocean.
Some fucking merchant starts paddling up. I have some wares for you. Some real fine non-cursed wares, I swear.
So yeah.
This is a sandwich. A non-curse sandwich, might I add. The fact that you keep having to say it's a non-curse seems weird to me. So I mean, should we roll another D100 or?
No. So what it means is that we're just gonna fucking fly past the boat. Nothing interesting happens. Nothing interesting happens, and we will arrive on the island. Yeah.
Another day.
This was that day. Oh no, there is another day, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a half day, another day. Okay. Yeah, sure. Skip to the next day. Does anyone want to switch positions?
No, I'm coming.
No.
Someone else get breakfast.
I like
Alright.
the nice air of the sea.
All right, roll a D100.
I rolled the last one.
I rolled the first.
I'll do it.
We have been steadily going down.
Oh,
Each one's
no.
been approximate. Man, if I rolled a 40, everyone would have been half of the one before it. Feels bad, man.
If only.
It's still approximate, though, so.
Mhm.
Currently, I'm working in chemistry, the land of approximates.
Oh, this is one of the few ones that was based on who rolled it. Wow.
Nice.
Why does it always happen to me?
It does not always happen to you. First time we were on a boat, it happened to me.
Oh, that is true. I've gotten a few of them though.
You're a fucking liar. And you will be shot as one.
Oh.
Fair.
All right. Roland.
Oh no.
While you are off over here, kind of by yourself, you're just just staring at the sea, at the Great White Sea. When you are what appears to be surrounded by clouds. To everyone else, you look exactly the same. Nothing's changed, but you get surrounded by clouds.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
In the clouds, you see the face of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She says, reach your hand out.
This.
Okay. I'll extend my hand forward.
And
All right.
everyone sees Roland's arm get ripped off.
Oh no.
All right. Okay. All right, so you're just going to stick your hand out. Excellent. All right. Robin,
Mm-hmm.
you feel your hand starts to bleed because you put your hand into her cloud,
Ow.
and you feel your hand to start to bleed, and you feel prick. As you pull your hand back, you see there is a rose in it.
Oh.
It has thorns, and so you're just kind of ripping thorns.
Well, you know what they say.
She blows you a kiss and disappears.
Thanks, Cloud
you-
Lady.
You blink twice. Hold on, where's your character sheet? I'm just going to change something on it as well.
Your entire class changes.
Let me just change something. You lose half your health from your maximum. It's like, oh, fuck.
All right, you blink twice, and you see that you do have the rose. The rose itself is a beautiful red rose, but it appears to kind of glitter in the sunlight.
How shiny.
Yeah. There you go.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? You have the rose. You have the red rose.
Okay. Have a rose.
Yeah.
Do I notice anything about it other than the fact that, it's sparkling?
It feels like, despite just being a cut rose, it feels like it's alive.
Stabbing you in your hand.
No, it feels like it's alive.
Okay, a living rose that's just randomly in my hand. I don't know what to do with this now. Huh. Okay.
It's a rose. Give it some love.
I hate you all. Nah, I don't
What
know.
did everyone do? Just for
Yeah,
interest's
I did
sake.
nothing.
Because I know I made a stupid comment. What about literally everyone else?
Nah, y'all
No.
are chill.
She has reason to hate me from last campaign.
Oh, yeah, Sid was something.
I'm glad he's gone.
Fucking Sid.
I like Sid.
Draw
Sid was
was
a bastard.
peaceful, man.
Should have never fucking gave up that mirror to give him eyesight.
I mean, can I perceive anything about the rose other than that, or is that just all the information I get?
That's all the information you get. Maybe there would be somebody you can ask or anything. Wait, you're a druid, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, make a nature check. Oh, you are the druid. I was like, ask the druid. You are the druid.
Ask the
Like,
druid.
oh, hey,
I'm
Self,
asking
what do you know about this?
Well, funny you should ask.
Oh, God. Well, from what you remembered from druid school, your druid teachings, your druidic teachings,
Books.
from the books, usually spirits from any sort of elemental force that gives gifts usually is it can either mean a few things. It could mean something good. Sometimes it could be completely hostile, or most of the time, what they're mostly known for is tricks. So you don't know what it is, but this could be a prank.
It's
Oh,
just
no.
a prank.
I mean, but at least you feel a little wiser from your experience.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Who can I mess with to see if this is a trick? You know, I'll go and hang out with Garmon and hand him the rose.
All right, how do you approach this situation?
Here, smell this flower.
Why?
Can I not share a flower with you?
Do I get to eat it?
If you want to.
Everybody tells me I can't eat stuff.
It's a flower. What's the worst that can happen?
I could die.
You could
Flowers can
die
be
doing
poisonous.
a lot of things.
Could die if you don't eat the flower.
I mean, eat it, don't eat it, smell it. It's up to you.
Eat
Smell
it,
it,
don't eat it,
smell it.
smell it. Smell it is your only option. You will smell it. In time, you will smell this.
So what do you do?
Smell it.
Are you gonna take it into your hand, or are you just gonna keep Roland's hand?
I'm just gonna smell it. I'm not
Alright.
gonna grab it.
All right, smell. Smells like it smells like a fresh rose. It's quite nice, intoxicating smell, but other than that, you're fine.
Cool. It didn't kill him.
Did he say this out loud? He's like, what the fuck?
What?
Oh,
What do you
nothing.
mean
Good
you
news.
didn't kill me?
Is if it was poison, somebody who can fix it is relatively nearby.
Ooh, that is true.
Unless it's anthrax.
Hey, Chalet? Do you want to
Yeah?
come smell this flower?
From his trying to poison the whole party.
Where'd you get a fucking flower in the middle of the ocean?
Sky person in the clouds. Kind of cool.
Sky person in the clouds gave you a flower.
Weirder things have happened.
Thanks back to Nymph. Yes. Alright. I will
I'll
come down
extend
here
forth the
and I will
flower.
smell it. So
It
you
smells-
puff of anthrax? It smells nice. Alright, it smells nice.
Okay. I don't know what to do with this flower. Leo, is there any way I can tell if it was a trick? Or just that I know it could be?
You know that it could be.
Well, what can I do? What can I do?
You could get rid of it.
Yeah. Are there
You
any
could
like
give it away
random?
as a gift.
Are there any pots on the ship that are empty?
There's some small pots around.
I'll grab one and just put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, flower.
You now have a potted plant.
What do you do with the potted plant?
What can I do? What can I do? Like, are there?
I mean, if you don't pot it, then you can wear it as an adornment.
Yeah, but there's thorns.
Then
Can't you
prim
just wear
it.
it over your clothes?
Can you not prim?
You have armor on. Put it onto your armor.
I'm so dumb today.
For
I'm
instance,
sorry.
like if you just like wrap it around your like bicep, it's not gonna be able to pierce through leather.
True. You know what? Yeah, I'll figure out a way to kind of pin it on the chest plate of my armor. Why am I so dumb today?
Glad I could be of assistance.
So what you
Where
end
would
up
I
doing
be
with the
without
potted
you,
plant,
babe?
Robin?
So actually, just like I'll take it out of the pot and try to figure out a way to pin it to my chest plate.
All right. After a little wrinkle frackle, you managed to pin it to your chest plate.
The babysitter strikes again.
You now have a rose.
Woo.
This time the babysitter has recommended arts and crafts. It's too true, dude.
All right. Other than that, everything else goes without a cinch.
It is actually shocking how accurate that is. Also, Leo, you'd either want to say without a cinch or without a hitch, not without a hint.
Not without a hitch.
Well, you just say without a hitch.
Without a hitch.
Not without a hitch would mean that something happened.
So there are there's many
Something
hitches.
didn't happen.
There are many hitches.
Something
All right,
did
anything?
not happen.
But without a
All right.
snitch, no one said anything about it.
Anything anyone wants to
That you
do.
little bitch.
I mean, we're on a fucking boat. There's not much to do.
Yeah, you're right.
Assist with the arts and crafts project.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And there you go. Now you look very handsome.
So you did half. You did a day. Is this the second day? Like you guys will be arriving tomorrow morning?
Oh.
Yeah, we did like a lot.
No,
Yeah.
this should be the third day. It should be half. Because first day was
A half day. So you guys left in the
okay,
afternoon.
yeah, so all right, so then yeah, we would be arriving at the end of this day then.
Okay. All
Because
right.
we had half a day and then all of yesterday and then
Yep.
today.
Okay, so that's it tonight. All right. In the distance.
Hmm.
Land ho! You see, you guys had seen land before, but you guys had been kind of following around at a great
I've
berth-
seen land
berth-
before, guys. You don't know that.
at a great no, you were giving the land the fort land a wide berth
Disagree.
because you weren't trying to get attacked by anything. Until you find the area you're supposed to camp out. or the entrance to, I guess there's like a dock that's been made. It's like a quick little dock for small boats. And then what strikes you as weird is how busy it is. This front of this temple, it looks like a small army has encamped here, but it's just a bunch of people. It looks like almost like a frat party.
Do I recognize any symbols of the kingdom of Shelios?
Yes, the North Kingdom. Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. You see a lot of flyers. It's the same flyers that the Queen has shown you of the stupid event of marry a goddess.
I have an idea. Now, team.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea to get us through this fucking massive encampment.
You are in neutral territory, and you do see a mix of other symbols of the south of the nation.
Oh, thank God. Never mind.
It's not like this is
the Queen's
this is
for now, though.
This is a truce land.
Let's take off the queen pin, though, because I need to be stabbed over this.
Well, I mean, we should just be able to
Walk
pass,
through,
right?
Yeah. If they stop us, then we can talk our way out. I can talk our way out.
Okay. That sounds better.
I guess we shouldn't. Is there like a dock we're going to, or are we doing the... Okay.
You guys have now landed on a small dock, and he gives you all, he gives you everything. He thanks you. You guys do see Callum later. He has an eye patch now.
Small wave.
And so, he waves y'all goodbye. And whenever you... he says he will come back every... he'll make the trip every Wednesday. Until you guys are ready to leave.
Cue fucking
what if
Indiana Jones moment when we're all running towards the boat. Start the boat! Start the boat!
What if we all die?
Then they'll let me know.
For a while.
How would you know that, though?
When they found our corpses, presumably.
Presumably.
I mean, what if they you know what? This is morbid. I don't want to think about that.
Very morbid. Which is new for you. Are you sure you're telling?
That could be morbid. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Don't be sorry.
I'll shut up.
You're very fucking tolerant now. Jesus. Okay. Guess we should start trying to make our way towards the fucking temple.
All right. We don't have anything for the temples.
Oh my gosh, the temple looks like the world map. What are the odds?
Yeah. All right. So, you guys arrive in the middle of the night. So everyone's just most people are some people are sleeping, but there are others that are just kind of partying. Just a lot of drunk banters.
I'm going to use this to fuck off for a little bit.
You guys were also given a tent, by the way, from
Wow, not already having your own tent.
Or
fucking animals. When we're pulling in, I actually will cast Find State on the way in, so Warhorse is gonna pop into existence as we're landing.
Already.
So what's our plan? Do we have one?
The plan should probably be to rest for tonight, and in the morning set off to go find that temple before some other dickhead beats us to it. because look around the town. There seem to be plenty of dickheads gunning for it.
Okay. That works.
Anyone have any problems with that idea?
No.
I will shake
Mhm.
my head.
Nope.
All right, find somewhere to rest then.
Great.
Right. So, do you guys plan to stay in the encampment, or are you guys gonna travel out, or what are you guys?
I feel like staying in the encampment is the safest thing to do at this point.
It's the middle of the night too. It's already sleepy time.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys find a small like open lot kind of thing, and set up your tents.
I feel like there are enough people around that no one's gonna try and do anything fucky.
No, everyone's just kind of drinking and hollering. Just a chant of we're gonna marry a goddess.
Lame.
Also, in case any of you need to be told this, don't tell any of the other people that we are here to save the goddess.
Well, I don't intend to talk to anyone really.
Good, because you're very bad
I feel like you're a regular chatty
Oh,
cat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You being bad at lying is not something to apologize for.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, sleepy time.
Sleepy
Nice.
time.
It's sleep o'clock, baby.
I feel like it's important to note.
Hmm.
I I trance for 4 hours, and after that, I'm gonna make sure no one tries to break in and rob us or something.
Okay.
You never know. Some of these people are probably shady.
Nope. Did not mean to make that roll. I was just messing around.
Roland tries to stay up, does not succeed. Says, aha, you know what? These guys might be shady. I'll keep watch.
Roland fucking dies.
Out like a fucking light. While
Oh,
I
no.
was not given disease by the water, and the other guy was not given a disease by the water.
So,
Sounds
how does
like
the
you
trance
somehow
work
managed to get on
exactly?
rolling.
Are your eyes open? Like, do you see what's happening around you?
I think you're just asleep for 4 hours. That's how I always thought it was.
Effectively. Should probably have. Let's see. We're rest for a good bit of time. So while you're trancing, I will be awake to make sure we don't get fucking jumped during that portion.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so eyes closed, ears open, full hearts. Can't lose.
Is that how it works? I have no idea how trance works. I don't play elves much.
We're here for
I don't
hearts and
know,
minds, baby.
I guess it depends on the person and their preferences. But
Okay. All right, then. So after 4 hours, then then you're out of your trance.
Elf
Okay.
squad.
Yeah.
oh no.
And then you begin to hear Roland muttering something in their sleep.
Oh, that's a good start. This
And
isn't
before
fun,
the
you know.
rose is
Can I try
somehow
to hear
attached
what's
to her
being
heart.
muttered?
Catch, catch, catch. And then Roland will give out a loud howl.
Whoa!
Does that wake anyone else up?
That will wake all of you up.
Stand up,
Wolf time?
draw sword.
As Roland transforms, and not into her dire wolf form, into something a little more bipedal.
Cool.
Werewolf time.
This is the best time to not have my armor.
So, all right. It's pretty. Yeah. There you go. We're just
Combat
Yeah.
time.
I mean, how would you guys like to handle it? There's no initiative. I'm just
That's
weird.
let's. I mean, I'm always a fan of the just tie up strategy when it comes to shit like this. However, I also don't want to get my face fucking clawed off.
Okay.
I'm okay with tying it up.
Do I know if a werewolf has to be an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, and or un?
That's a great question. Wait.
Do I happen to know if a werewolf counts as a beast?
Oh my god, I hate both of you.
Sorry, Robin.
It's okay.
It's
If I become
considered
your pet, it's fine.
it's considered a human shapeshifter, shape
Fuck.
changer.
Gosh.
Even in wolf form, it is considered a. Is it considered humanoid?
At least the seagulls were a beast.
Oh god.
Oh.
Monka S.
Alright. We gotta handle
I
this
guess-
fast, right?
I guess I'll try to go in with some rope to tie it up.
Well, first let me try and grapple to keep her still.
I'll get ready
Alright.
to tie her up.
Hold on, Robin. Let me give you a character sheet.
Yo, fucking old man, inspire me!
Oh no, the old
What?
man's gone. Oh, he's
I'm about to try and grab the werewolf so that way we can tie up the werewolf.
He
and
didn't
I would
wake
love
up
some
because his
fucking
hearing aid
inspiration.
wasn't on.
I wasn't paying attention for like 3 minutes. What happened? There's a
Alright.
werewolf?
Robin
Yeah.
is now a werewolf, so we are going for the tag and bag version of problem solving, aka grab her and tie her up.
Alright, you should have it.
However,
let
before
me
I
find you
start
a great
grappling with
picture.
a
Can Arlen
fucking
ass-
werewolf,
Can Arlen assist with the grapple?
I mean, I'm 3 foot tall. How am I gonna grab this person?
Are werewolves
I said
humanoids?
Arlen.
Yes, they are humanoids.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how I'm
Oh,
gonna grab this person.
Sleepy Time Central.
I'm hearing a whole person in the chat.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean,
Alright.
there's no real turn order, so
There's no real turn order. So
I'll
everyone kind of.
inspire you, because there's no reason not to.
Or whatever you feel your character would have done in that moment. Okay, so, alright, Robin and Peyton are going to have a wrestling match, apparently.
yeah.
Alright, contested grapples, which is, I think, just flat strength.
It's well, no, it's athletics or if you're defending, it's athletics or acrobatics, whether you're trying to wrestle back or dodge.
Okay, well, Robin, you either. So, Robin, are you trying to dodge or are you trying to fight back?
Ooh.
I'll dodge.
Alright, then roll your dexterity as the werewolf. I gave you a new sheet.
Oh,
Excellent.
dang.
Werewolf just
Okay.
falls
Full
over.
Nelson.
This is great.
Tie the bitch up. Tie
I'll
the
go in to
bitch up.
tie it up.
Alright, roll survival, Jake.
Can Arlen assist?
No, you dumbass.
I'll
Oh,
assist.
that's
It's
I mean,
okay.
advantage because being held. Mm.
Oh yeah, you have more time to think about this.
Currently got a
Just-
werewolf and a full Nelson.
Yeah, you do have that, but it does give Robin a chance to not Robin roll strength to see if you can break out of the tie. Nope, not even.
Well,
Wow.
okay. What's
You're doing great, Robin. I'm proud of you.
Very
Uh,
werewolf.
Very werewolf. Good job, Robin. Proud of you. All right, you have
Oh,
Robin
my
tied down.
moon.
Let's just
how do
use
we-
some extra rope just to make sure, because
How do we
I've seen too
fix
much of
this?
this shit.
Does this happen a lot?
No, this is
No,
on
this is a new development, funnily enough.
Oh.
I mean, she was muttering, catch.
I will try and burn 5 points to cure disease, and maybe that will work. I don't know how lycanthropy works in this game.
You put your hands. She kind of he kind of shudders, but that's about it, and he kind of growls at you.
Fucker.
Grr.
Is there anything like? Is there anything like poking him?
Remove the flower.
Okay. You remove the flower, and he turns back. Actually, he turns back,
So fucking smart.
and then you look at them transform back, and you see the flowers back on them, and they turn back into the werewolf.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wait. You mean
They're
if I put
hacking like
that
a
on me,
motherfucker.
will that mean? Oh my god. Give me it.
No, Garmon.
No,
It'll
we're
give
not
me
going to give it to
fucking-
you.
It'll make me
No.
so tall.
No.
No,
We're
you'll
not
still
doing
be
that.
Can you
short.
imagine? It's just a tiny little.
I'm pretty sure you'd
A
probably
baby
still be
werewolf.
tiny.
No, don't ruin this for me.
Little gremlin werewolf.
Yeah, the fucking chihuahua.
So, how do
Pretty
we
much,
deal
yeah.
with this?
Cut off the arm.
What?
What? No, it's on the
Help.
chest portion of the armor.
Oh. Rip
I
him in half.
mean,
Oh my god.
as of
I've heard
now,
that
That's
happen
the
before.
solution.
should we just take turns watching her to make sure she doesn't escape and wait to see what happens in the morning? Because isn't this
Damn.
usually like a nightly thing? All right, team. Thanks for the help.
Yes.
I mean,
I've done a lot of very fatiguing actions recently. I'm going to lie down. Someone make sure that if she wakes up, or if he, I guess actually,
Yeah,
breaks out,
I'll do
wake
it.
me up, and I'll do another full Nelson.
You're too tiny.
I can out wrestle fucking anything.
Alrighty. And these guys watch over Roland over through the night. As soon as morning makes the smallest peak over the horizon, Roland will transform back to a normal elf.
I'm a real elf boy again.
You have no recollection of what happened last night.
And I'm just tied up. Okay.
Yeah, you wake up
cool.
tied up in some weird BDSM nightmare-fueled fantasy.
You are now my
What the
slave.
fuck's up with the way Talum ties people up?
Yeah, what the hell do you
I
think?
feel like this
am?
would be like just the most efficient way. No, fucking BDSM shit. What?
No, we know where Leo's mind goes. Anytime he sees a fucking rope.
To the
That's
noose.
why I always have silk ropes, baby. Only the finest. No chafing here.
Are you not going to try to rip people to shreds?
The arts and crafts project was a failure.
What happened exactly?
So you turned into a werewolf. I wrestled you to the ground. Talum tied you up. And now we're here.
And now you're my slave.
You are
No.
incorrect. And if you say it again, I will fucking smack you.
I'll dodge.
I will.
You
beat
wanna
you
place
with
some money
my
on that?
staff if I have to.
I have
Let's
money.
let's not do that.
I will untie Roland.
Roland
Thank
turns
you,
back into a
Talon.
werewolf.
No, Roland.
I was awake the whole time. Why?
Why not?
So, is there anything anything else now that I know that turned me into a wolf or a werewolf rather, about the rose?
Well, it's definitely the rose's fault.
It is the rose's fault. You assume that it is a trick.
So, trick rose, don't trust cloud people. Got it.
Uh-huh. And it's gonna either take some strong magic, or there's usually some sort of loophole in these kind of things. It's like
What's
some
that
kind
like? We
have
burn
to
the
talk
rose?
to someone about this loophole.
huh?
Would I have to find someone that might know something to figure out what the loophole may be?
Would I know something about this loophole?
If
Roll
He's
history.
old.
Would I, with my very small brain, know anything about this loophole?
No.
Actually, wait. History is one of the things I have proficiency in.
Go for it. If
Okay.
anyone has some connection with the Fae, can roll history for it.
Oh
No
shit!
need.
Okay.
Bother.
Man's on
Oh.
top of it.
Old man, you were just doing some.
I know this exact rose.
You had been doing some light reading as you pull out the 800-page fucking
Diary, yeah.
discourse of fey creatures and you. And you remember reading exactly this, just a light read. Remember that it talks about how certain fey creatures will sometimes reward random travelers, but also play nasty tricks on them. This is probably one of them. If your memory serves you well, a lot of the time, Fae's loopholes tend to be based on either doing a favor for them or following an ancient fable.
Fable?
Uh-huh. So usually the item will represent something from an iconic fable or
So
story.
basically fulfilling a prophecy.
Is this
Do
fucking
I
Little Red
know
Riding
a
Hood?
fable with a rose?
And a
Roll,
werewolf?
Is this Beauty and the Beast?
roll intelligence.
God, I hope not. They're no
Just
beauties at
intelligence?
this party.
Roll history. You can roll history.
Idiot, I have expertise in that. Now I roll in that one. It's coming.
We know.
Volmar, he's our man. If he can't do it, then we're fucked.
Volmar, he's our man.
I think it's coming. Holy shit.
He's my guy. I like Volmar. He's a nice dude.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, a
Not
2.
in that
we're
one.
close.
Listen, the chant gave you a +1 to that
It's you and Roland figure it out. How about that? I'll give you advantage. Yes, it is Beauty
We
and
have
the
an
Beast.
entire party here who's trying to think of a fable that has to do with a rose and a fucking werewolf.
I
It
don't
was-
read much.
We're just brainstorming here.
Garmon
Yeah.
I
never
do have
read.
proficiency in
Yeah,
history.
it was Beauty and the Beast.
More like
Ah.
booty.
That
and the
exists in
beast.
this world?
Of
All
course it
fables
does.
exist, yeah.
This is a Leo world, and he doesn't really have much creativity.
Yeah, no, I just always slam dunk shit from others. Listen, I watched Beauty and the Beast this weekend, and then I'm like, that's all I've been thinking. That's all I have on the brain. So
That's all
Okay,
you've
well
been
So I
inform
have to
me,
find a
Chase,
pretty
because I don't
girl
remember.
Volmar.
I don't remember how that works in that. In the Beauty and
I
the
thought it
Beast.
was like true love or something.
I believe it was.
Yeah.
He had and
That
killed
sounds
the
way harder than
Emily.
just finding some magic.
I believe the way it was is he has until all of the petals fall off the rose to find true love.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why the
Wait,
fuck
so
do I
all the
remember that?
petals fall off this rose. If we just take the petals off the rose,
No,
problem
then,
solved.
then you die.
Oh shit, never
Wait,
mind.
so she has to
If the
find
last-
true love? Is that
I
what this
believe
means?
If the last petal falls off the rose before
Well,
he finds true love,
you know
then-
that the Fae are kind of they're not really keen on details. So it's probably it doesn't have to be probably true love, but
Hey,
it probably
Roland,
has to be something.
Go
of
find
sorts.
someone to fucking bang. Good luck.
Preferably not Garmon.
Preferably not any member of the party, because things will get awkward down the road.
I mean,
I will rip off your finger if you touch me.
do they bang in Beauty and the Beast?
I don't think. Well,
they not?
probably at some.
Oh, we don't know.
I think
Probably,
Belle-
off
I think-
screen or whatever.
I think Belle was a
Good
furry
plan.
fucker.
Do you think Belle
Well,
was
you know she
disappointed when
was.
he turned into a dude?
I think so
Wait,
too.
no.
He turns into a dude and Belle's like, oh, I'm not as into you as
I'm
I
out.
thought.
Well, listen, Jake. In the new movie, she says to him at the end, he's like, "Would you mind growing a beard?" She says that to him, like, "You nasty ass bitch."
Oh my god.
She was into furries.
Okay, a beard is a long way off, alright?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he responds by growling like he did when he was a beast. Like, I don't know. That to me says furry fucker.
And then you just hear a
Yeah,
thud
that's
as her
some kinky
panties hit
stuff
the
right
floor.
there.
Yeah.
Here's how a fucking water ball being poured out.
Uh,
Roland, how good are you at getting people into your bed?
Well, we don't know if that's how it works.
That is
Leo,
the best assumption.
Tom's just gonna walk up and kiss Roland.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
hold on.
Cool.
So,
Now remember the party because things will get awkward.
so Roland,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about Talib?
Oh,
Be
God,
honest with your.
she fucking sucks. The rose gets like it goes in further.
The rose just fucking has a vine wrap around her throat.
That's how old is Talon?
I'm 156.
Of age.
56. Okay, hang on. Let me see here. How
How old
I
is
don't remember.
How old is
Well,
Roland? I don't.
Elf
13.
age, dude.
Okay. I mean, okay. All right. So in this case, like, well, she's cute, but I feel like she's like a awkward older sister, kind of. But
Ooh, sister zone,
get
unlucky.
Ooh.
Incest, more like Wincest. Woo!
Unlucky.
but that sister thing could get moved past if scary, I guess.
What kind of
Honestly.
Fire
That was the
Emblem? What
worst
kind of
way to
Fire
put
Emblem
it.
storyline?
There's
Am I
alarms going
watching
off.
some weird shit right now?
Jesus Christ.
I clicked on this thing
I
and it'd be a
don't
very
know.
wholesome thing. I was wrong.
Monka ass.
Bring it back
So
now,
I thought
y'all.
I thought I'd get
One
a
hop
wholesome
this time.
isekai. This has changed. I don't know where they're
But
going
I
with this new
get-
storyline.
Whoa.
But in this
These got
situation,
crazy.
it would be like
Can
It'd
I
be
skip
very
this arc,
taken aback.
or-
The beast looks at her. Tell you're like a sister to me, but we could get past that.
Just for interest sake, is there like a skip button on this arc? Because I want to see this
Oh,
shit.
Monka
This
ass,
is
dude.
weird.
Monka
Like, yeah,
ass.
no, at this point, it's like, nope, not about that, not about
Feels
it
like a sister
whatsoever.
could get past that. Yes, hello, FBI. I've got
Please shoot
some
me.
information. I know you have the sniper. I want you to take the
Oh.
shot. That man in that grassy knoll, you fucking take the shot on me, you fucking.
Anyway.
So I presume the rose stays on.
Yeah. The rose very much stays on.
Like,
At which point I'm
why
then going
would
to
you
say,
do that?
And
I'm sorry.
and when I said
That
you
seems a bit
obviously
forward,
didn't
you know.
hear
I'm
it,
sorry. I'm
Wait,
just
was-
gonna leg it out of the
don't
tent.
do
As
anything.
you
Tell
leg
Arlen
it
to give her a
party
gift.
member.
As you leg it into the tent, you run into a very buff man.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Stop running. You can't run forever.
Hello, young adventurers.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna beat
Welcome.
the shit out of you.
Who the fuck are you?
Just picture Reno Jackson from
Okay.
from Carthage. Just picture that. Okay.
Who?
No.
I'll get
It's
a
like
picture.
a generic adventurer due to that hat and mustache.
Just think of like Indiana Jones but muscular.
Yeah, he's like Indiana Jones, but bigger, and he has a mustache.
Oh, this guy. That's one hell of a fucking chin.
Think of Reno Jackson. Yeah, Reno Jackson from Hearthstone. Okay. Anyway,
Oh, I want to beat the.
he
fuck
says,
out of
"Welcome,
you.
welcome, adventurers. Are you ready? I see you guys came in the night. So I'll introduce myself. I
know
am.
Jax.
No, it was Dave. It was Dave.
I'm Gino Rex.
Hey, random question: did we ever figure out who has the cards?
Yes,
I think Theo does.
Theo has the cards.
Okay.
The best place for
The best place. That's why they'll get some use. But I think Jake is the one with the voodoo dice.
Yes, I have the voodoo dice.
Oh, the voodoo dice.
I should roll those again sometime.
I don't remember those.
Oh, okay. So he looks like Reno Jackson, but he's also half orc. His name is Randul. And he welcomes you in. He loves exploring the world and loves collecting artifacts. And that is why he is here in this temple, because there must be some crazy artifacts in there. He is there to maintain he is there. He was chosen by both sides to maintain the peace of everyone, to make sure that no mini wars start.
So you're not here for the whole marrying God thing?
Ah, that's some silly poppycock. I'm here for treasure and adventure.
That's cool.
Anyway, just be careful. And good luck out there. and then he'll pull out his whip and swing away.
Straight through the tent, destroying it in the process.
Destroying everything in the process. But he will swing away.
That's a man's man right there.
Once he swings away, I'm going to continue to leg it away.
Do you need help hooking up with him? Will that think that'll work? I might not look it, but I can wingman. Actually, what the fuck am I talking? I had 18 charisma. I can fucking super wingman and I look it.
I mean, yeah, there's
I
no
have
specifications on
19.
if it has to be a lady or not.
Careful. I read the wrong
Actually, the Fae are total homophobes.
one.
Unfortunate. But fair. Harsh, but fair. God. Also, should we go look for, Talon? Because she
Oh,
just
she'll be
ran
back.
off alone.
She'll be back. Fine.
I would offer to go
Are you
after
sure?
her myself, but that's not a good idea.
She's just going to apologize to
What do you
everybody
mean,
she
am I
walks next
sure? What, is she not, you don't think she'll come back?
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen her run into a situation that was so bad, she full tilt sprinted out of it.
It should be noted Arlen didn't follow me.
No, it's fine.
Arlen's just
I have a
chilling.
mount. I can hunt her down.
I do have a mount. I could hunt her down.
We have
I'm
the dog.
Fucking start riding up and just jabbing her in the back.
Jesus.
You're coming back with me.
Fuck, guys.
You ran
I'm a
away. You
paladin of
died,
Valoria, and I
potentially.
love to hunt.
So, there's a temple that's not going to explore itself.
Alright.
Yes, it will. It has Reno Jack.
So,
Yeah,
just,
he's gonna explore it.
just for interest's sake, do you want to try and get laid before or after we go deal with this whole god situation?
Leo, instead, can I potentially marry the goddess? Now that I'm thinking, or the god. Now that I'm thinking about it,
The goddess? You want to marry the goddess?
No.
I don't know.
That's a
Can
total
I?
power move.
I mean, you went from monster fucker to goddess fucker. I mean, I don't know. Like, you can try.
I mean, it's just a question. I'm not saying I'm going to.
I don't know what to answer. How do I answer that? She's
Can
been
you?
trapped. She's trapped in here. She doesn't know what's happening out here. She doesn't know people are coming to rescue her to marry her.
Yeah.
Well, if I free her, then maybe she'll feel grateful and she'll want to fuck me.
This is a
Right.
creepy fucking situation. And
You
I
know
would
what?
like to leave that.
You don't know. It's an option. It's not like
I have just found that I regret tying you up and not stabbing you.
Same.
That's fair. I'm sorry.
Garamon only
I don't
got
know.
killed.
She's been fucking trapped here for a few millennia. Maybe she'll feel grateful.
What?
Let's go fucking save this goddess for God's sake.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll try to do the whole get laid thing before we go exploring and freeing. I guess. See if that fixes the problem.
I hope the fuck it does, because you turning into a werewolf every night's going to get old fast.
Yeah, we should probably
Yep.
solve this before we.
I mean, we do have two
Well,
options,
this
which
is
is we can
a
either
weird
try and
situation.
find someone who can dispel it and pay them to dispel it, or we can attempt the free solution that only requires effort
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
someone to be suave.
Yeah, I don't have dispel, so.
Garamon can be
But it's fine.
cute.
You've got two people who are very good at talking with other people. So you've got two good wingmen, in theory.
As long as I don't fail.
Yes.
What if we're too good of wingmen and we just end up picking them up?
whose executive
I
decision
already have
was
someone else.
Robin has to fuck someone to get out of this.
I think we all
Peyton.
kind of came to
I
that
think it was
conclusion, but it was
No,
both
it
of
was
you.
entirely paid. Yep.
Yeah.
I even said, I'm like, I don't know if that's how that works.
Maybe it's probably just like a nice
Saying
relationship.
loves her kiss or
They
whatever.
never fuck in the Fable.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I've never read the Grimm's Fable, and those ones are all awful.
Ooh, the Grimm's ones are nuts.
Which is why I'm like, that probably happened.
But even then, they don't usually bang people in those. They just like peck
That
people's
is entire-
eyeballs out and
Usually
like,
they just die.
Have
Yeah,
you heard
there's
the
usually-
Sleeping Beauty one?
very gruesome shit.
Because the Sleeping Beauty one, the guy rapes her.
Yeah,
And,
she has
the
2
only
kids
reason
while she
why-
sleeps.
The only reason why she wakes up is because one of her children kisses her, I believe, and that wakes her up.
Ewy.
Yeah, children kissing their parents.
Children.
God, I can't believe I fucking still remember that. It's actually just so fucked. I believe in the Robin Hood one, they both end up eating the grandmother, Robin Hood and the wolf.
Hell yeah.
The mermaid, Little Mermaid, she ends up dissolving into sea foam.
I love this kind of shit.
Yeah, it's hyper fucked. Also, the fucking thing, 90, and I'll say 100% chance, definitely my fault. However, the fucking Leo mentioning bondage earlier got me on the train. So
That's true.
listen, I stepped on the train, but he was the one who was driving it. He's the one who pulled it up.
And I'm going to be right back. I gotta go pee.
Alrighty. So, friends, what are you guys decided to do?
I'm going to try and seek out Talim at this point because
Alright, she's not being sneaky, so it's pretty easy to see as she runs off.
All right. Anyone have any actual idea that isn't just fucking? Well, that actually. That isn't just fucking.
Garmon wanna kill.
That will not solve.
I don't think
current
that's
issue.
going to help our situation.
That's what I'm thinking. The
You did ask. This is true.
But anyone aside from Garmon have an idea on how to break the curse?
So so in the actual thing, it's like you need to find true love, right?
I believe it was true. Wait.
But the Fae are like, it could be anything that's loosely related to that, basically.
Presumably,
Mhm.
yeah. So maybe you just have to find something you think is hot.
I think you're getting the story twisted.
Who you think it has a good personality.
I guess we just go out on the town with Roland and find someone
Did
that
you
they're
say go out
interested
on
in.
the town?
Yes.
Alright.
It's an expression. What do you mean?
No more questions. I just haven't heard that expression in a very long time. It's fitting how you use it, given that you're so old.
what? I hear that all the time.
I doubt you hear anything for the most part.
You did what
there's
now?
blood in my ears.
What the fuck?
You should get that checked out.
It's not mine.
Oh, you should clean that.
And since all my
No.
solutions are being shot down by the DM summarily, anyone else have any ideas?
Could we hunt down the Fae?
Oh yeah,
That
hunt
will
down a cloud. I'm
likely-
sure that'll go well.
Yeah, that's
Can I
that will
summon the
likely
Cloud
prove
Lady?
Very difficult.
Summon the cloud lady.
Well, at least like request her presence rather than summon.
Hey,
Probably
bitch.
not.
Nah, she isn't coming. We're still on how to solve the werewolf, by the way.
Mhm.
Because everything I've said has been summarily shot down by the DM, and no one else has said anything. So the conversation is kind of slowed.
And this is a weird situation.
Mm-hmm.
and already awkward enough.
Well, the kiss thing almost worked, right?
Almost.
Wait, do we
You
know
just
that?
Find someone who you want to kiss.
No, we don't know that in character. In
Yeah.
character,
Like,
I
do
don't
I
think
know
anything
that?
happened.
Nothing happened. No.
In character, the DM hasn't shot down any of my suggestions.
Actually, in character,
And-
every time Shalais is about to say something, it's just a voice like, "No."
Yeah.
No,
I have to
that's
say
that's
something.
fucking stupid.
Just
Stop that.
in my head, I hear, "Hey, shut up!" I'm like, "All right."
What if I give a lick?
No.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I agree with the older man. Stop.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my face in the dirt.
But I wouldn't. You can just, stay here as normal. Tell him back now.
I'll try to come back after like an hour.
The fuck? An hour?
Yeah, it was distressing.
Once again, quote, don't do it with anyone in the party, because that could turn awkward fast.
This is
Agreed.
people.
So,
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Yep.
What a fucking
Good old
disaster
sisterly
that was.
love. I'm not
Before
far enough
anything
south
like
for
that
this
happens,
shit.
ask permission first.
Roll Tide.
I'm not very good with people.
Obviously.
Oh god.
so do you guys find the Talaman in the hour, or do you wait for back on our own?
I probably would have tried to hunt her down after a little bit, but like, you guys figure out a way to solve this solution. Solve the solution, solve the problem, sorry. Find a solution to the problem. I'm going to go look for an idiot.
Problem. Let's find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah. Honestly, if that isn't D&D, I don't know what is.
All right.
That's the most D&D shit ever. If
We've
we have
got
a
him on the
solution,
ropes.
let's ruin
But wait
it.
a minute. What if we do this? Oh, that's a great idea.
You know
That's
what?
like every
I'm
time
looking
you're
at the
doing
time. It
normal
is
life
11:30,
episode,
so we're
it's
gonna
actually
actually call it there. This is a great place to stop.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
God, you're a fucking idiot.
Fuck.
This session was a fucking.
I put a
right?
bunch of fables into this because fables, and well,
Fucking idiot.
I'm having a great time.
Well, at least you are.
I'm having a great time too.
Excellent.
Alright.
Getting
I
to
want
be
to
an
end the
idiot is
recording there
really
before
fun.
something else happens. Jesus. I'm glad that I've now donned the official title of babysitter.
Thanks.
Well, someone has to be responsible.
Yeah. It was just informally before. Now it's been put in writing. I'll never escape.
I mean, at least last Leo campaign, you weren't completely alone in the Babysitters Club.
Yeah.
But
I was
also
the
in this
baby.
one, the babysitting's a lot easier.
That's fair. I don't have to deal with Sid constantly killing himself.
Yeehaw!
Yep.
Science.
Instead, I have a much simpler thing to deal with of someone just fucking being incredibly awkward and shy.
And everyone else being kind of dumb at some point or another.
To be fair, I am also.
That's every campaign, always.
If this session hasn't proved it yet, I am also incredibly dumb.
Eh,
I just
that's
happen to
a
be
good party
the least
dynamic.
dumb.
Leo.
Okay, I'm just
What?
dumb, but I'm also
Can we
responsible.
level up?
How fucking dare you, dude? I am very sad that the fucking one time it was like, hey, fighting undead creatures. It ended with me hitting something once and then going to save some shithead who got fucking carried off into the ocean.
Yeah,
Mighty unfortunate.
could be worse.
Could be worse. Could have hit 0 things and not saved the guy who got dragged off into the ocean.
And then your thing wears out as well.
I am
Just drown.
I'm 0% sure whether or not that thing has a time limit.
Yeah, I know. It I would assume. It does,
However,
but
once again, excruciatingly painful to use. It's kind of like in character reason to be like, no, thank you.
that's fair. And it makes you all tired.
Yeah, fatigue is a fucking pain dick.
Speaking of tired, I'm going the fuck to sleep.
Good
Good
night.
night.
I told you to take a nap,
Good night.
but
Good night.
Hey,
Also,
good
what
luck
fucking
and don't die.
A+ time to figure out what it does. I jump to the ocean, I'm like, haha, the ocean should help me here. And fucking feel excruciating pain. I'm like, this has turned into a difficult situation.
Monka S. I'll be right back again.
Yep. Alright. I'm actually be hanging out because I need sleep. Auf Wiederhosen.
Good night. Good luck
Good
and
night.
don't die.
Actually, yeah, I should get going too. I have class in the morning.
Get a good sleeps.
Good night.
I will
Good luck
try.
out there.